one of my favorite ones.
Certified Stan jokes.
Solid,
I think the giraffe
time.
one may be like my favorite or second favorite joke you've done. I really enjoyed that one. That was good.
Oh my goodness. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the table. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's time for the weekend. Time to decompress, relax, chill, let the week of the bullshit week just glide off of us and play some D&D. How are y'all doing?
Let's make it happen.
Happy it's
good,
Friday.
man.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Good. Glad to see everybody here. I don't really have anything to go through at the top of the session here, so I think we can probably just get into it. So let's get started with tonight's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
We're going to Disney in just over 3 months, and so I'm starting to watch like some Disney stuff and like preparation and
Getting ready.
We're going to Disney very soon. It's a surprise that got to us the other day.
Nice.
it's exciting.
That is exciting. Disney is a lot of fun. Very expensive, but a lot of fun. All right. So, I know it's been a few weeks since we got together, but we do still need to do a recap. Of course, inspiration goes to whoever gives us a good recap. So, who wants to volunteer?
I can do the recap.
Okay. Hit us with it.
So as we all know, we're in the Sahuligan layer, quote, wherever we're at.
Hooligans.
So, oh yeah, that's right. I keep saying it wrong. How is it supposed to be
That
said?
went on purpose?
No, that's
You should just roll
Wait,
with it.
how do you say it?
so I say it Sahuligan, but it's, what is it supposed to be?
Sahu again?
Yeah.
Sahu
There's no L.
Well, there's an L for me. Sahuligan.
She's like, there's some
Even
hooligans.
in my notes, I have it spelled as SUH-WHO-LA-GIN. So hooligan.
There you go.
Oh, you're
I
memeing on
gotcha.
purpose this whole time.
No, it's literally what I thought they were.
I put it. I put it in the Roll20 chat.
It's about to devastate me. It's fine. So anyways, we're in their lair. There's a hooligan to me going forward, just so everyone's clear.
Okay.
So what we're supposed to be doing is determining the strength of the Sahuligan force, locate important areas where the leaders are housed, weapons, what's going on here, what type of defensive measures they may have, what must the attacking force avoid when they come here. Discover how advanced their preparations are, when they may attack. So we're just, going around investigating, and we discover that there's a mining pick in the first room we come across. It seems like it's a dwarven mining pick. I said, that's suspicious. Seems like maybe someone is redoing some areas. Not sure who's doing it, but it seems like someone is, because some of these rooms look nicer than the others. Each box, we come across a couple boxes. Each box we come across is empty. I think that's kind of odd. I don't know why they'd be empty, but they're empty for some reason. We continue exploring. We find another large room with 2 smaller rooms there. There are a bunch of daggers. There's a bunch of pelts. I want to say that we collect like almost everything. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all of this stuff eventually, but like it's ours now. So there's that. We go to leave the room and explore further, and it's a gotcha moment. They've got us. So there's a huge fight. ouch. Shouty caps in my notes is ouch. OMG. I almost died. I think a couple other people almost died. So we were starting our session from a short rest, is partaking slash part. It happened technically off camera, I want to say, but like it was not good times. And that's that.
Yeah, very good. You get inspiration for the evening. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Thank you.
Just to kind of tag on there, yeah, you made your way and you kind of found like an armory almost. So there was a lot of various weapons and things like that. And then, yeah, like you said, a couple of storage rooms. There's kind of just various goods in there that you've kind of pocketed. But yeah, it was a very deadly battle that you came out on top of, though. And that's where we're going to pick up tonight. So I will transfer you guys over here to the game board.
Do we still have a lingering inspiration? Like everyone had inspiration? Because I have inspiration somehow still.
I believe so.
So I have 2.
Yeah.
I think it was a New Year's
There was a
gift
New
or
Year,
something.
yeah, something like that. Whoa, that's loud.
Okay.
Sorry, stream.
Oh.
Holy moly.
It's like the ambiance.
Kim's gonna yell at me. Sorry, Kim.
Well, gets
Sorry,
gets
Ken.
your attention. It did its job.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's
I just want to
having
say we're doing great on our recon secret mission. No one knows we're here.
That's true so far.
Because they're dead.
That's why it's true. Yeah.
Right. And there are less of them than there were before.
Sherry says, aye, indeed. But how long until their friends come up here looking for them?
So true.
Well, guys, it feels like I know it's been like a couple seconds, but it feels like it's been like a month. So I'm ready to figure out, what else is going on here. See what we can find, other than all this awesome materials here. And I look around, just making sure I collected almost everything.
Yeah, there's basically nothing left in this room.
Perfect.
I think you left some of the larger pelts on the floor that were there, but you definitely pocketed a couple of them.
That's fine. I have no idea what I'm using it for, but I
Cool.
feel like I have to.
Kugel.
Mhm.
In your bag, is there a way to shove a pelt down in there?
There might be. I've got about 3 in there so far.
Oh, can one of them be mine for if we have to camp out somewhere and I can have one?
Of course.
Ah,
I
thanks,
do have
Kugel.
I do
Best
still
friend.
have a couple of bedrolls, but if you want
I
to
feel like
sleep
the
on the
pelt would be-
stinky pelts, that's fine with me.
Well, we can wash it.
Yeah, of course.
Right. You don't want to be gross.
Ah,
I like
thanks
your
so
thinking,
Kugel for
Aelin.
grabbing one.
Absolutely.
And just in case, if there's another one on the floor, you think we should get that one too?
Well, I think as long as each of us have one, if that's what you guys want. I just thought if we're like stuck somewhere, it would be nice to have like.
I mean, a new hat.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I already grabbed like 5. And I'll start
New pair
walking
of
out
boots.
into the weapon room.
Sherry will follow you out there as well. And she kind of scurries up behind you. Colt, before we... I mean, I know the plan is we need to basically scrape every square inch of this place, but before we get too far, should we do something about the bodies?
Yeah, probably. What do you got in mind?
Oh, I mean, I'm no body disposal expert, but, I mean, do we have a way, can we hide them, or do we need to take them out front and throw them in the sea, or? I don't know how much of this place they scour.
This part's always weird. I mean, hold on. Guys, the
Yes.
corpses we left, do you think we should, like, drag them back in this corner room or something? Or just in case the patrol comes by?
Should definitely stash them somewhere.
Sounds smart to me.
I
Agreed.
mean, some aren't left. Some are just bits.
Yeah, this is not one of my preferred parts of this whole adventuring gig. But I guess, Sherry, you got it.
Right.
I say we just hide them around the corner, and I don't see why they'd check back there for now if they were just patrolling, right?
Aye.
True.
Perhaps if there's any of those big pelts left in there, maybe we can stash them under a pelt.
Oh, good thinking. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just
So smart.
I don't remember how we left these corpses. I'll look for, like, I don't know, an arm laying around or something. Just any pieces or corpses that just start dragging them in, saying, okay, everybody kind of, just knock this out fast. 5 minutes in and out, something. I don't know.
Hey,
I help.
I can help, or I can keep an eye on the hallway and make sure nothing's coming.
Oh, yeah, you watch, Sherry. That's a good idea.
All right, she will go up kind of to the intersection of the hallway and kind of keeps an eye out. And there are a couple of bits and bobs left over from some of the Sahuagin out in the hallway, and she kind of kind of kicks them back in towards the larger room there. All in all, unless you're doing something specific, it'll take probably about 10 to 15 minutes of effort to get all the bodies and pieces in here and under a few pelts.
Okay. Yeah.
Wheelbarrow.
I don't have a wheelbarrow on me, Red. We can work on that, though. Maybe something that compartmentalizes and expands, but that's maybe later. Right now, Sherry and Aylin's idea. I spent 15 minutes moving bodies.
Okay.
The hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging them. A few of them have very much, obviously, open wounds. So there's kind of blood seeping out of them onto the floor as well. But you do get them moved into the little storage room and covered up pretty well. There may be a finger here and there, but you feel like you got the bulk of it.
All
right.
Some cleaning ingredients.
Cleaning? Why would you want to clean this place, Red? What do you want to do that
Point
for?
to the,
Or you mean
the
us?
The blood paths.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Damn it, it's always one more thing. Can you not...
I
Do you
left
not
my
have
sawdust on my other bag.
I thought you had the cleaning magic. Prestidigitation? Is that not you?
Well, it's not really good for, getting blood up. I could, turn it a different color for an hour,
Oh.
and it would only be this much.
Well, this place is
one.
pretty filthy, right?
Yeah.
Well, just,
It's
I
dark.
kind of just rub my boot on it. Yeah, it's kind of blends in already. This place is nasty. Maybe it's just, I don't know, more nastiness. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Hopefully.
I snap my fingers and make an arrow point the other way. See, they'll just see this and go that way.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but we can hope.
Well, if they come the next hour, they'll see it. If it's an hour and a minute,
I'll look back in the previous room. Y'all ready to head on? Explore some more?
Yeah.
yes.
I'm ready.
All right. Sherry, are you... Oh, there you are.
Coast is clear.
Mm-hmm.
We are wrapped up and we are ready to walk aimlessly some more.
Okay.
It's all right. I'm drawing a map still.
So, I suppose we go left. It goes back to maybe where we came in. Unless it circles around to some other door that we haven't seen yet. Or right is the way that all the fish heads came from.
If we were being thorough, I'd say we go left just to make sure there's not some offshoot room or something that some things are staged up in. That's my vote. What do y'all think?
What were
Okay.
we hearing down that hallway again?
Just kind of like chattering. Nothing. It was kind of indistinct Sahuagin noises, is the best I could describe it. You don't hear anything from that direction now.
Yeah, we had a whole thing where he baited him here, and I believe there was a miscommunication, but it worked out in the end. Something. Again, that was a very long time ago, like 10 minutes ago.
Right. That was. Seems like forever ago. See the char marks?
That greasy, fishy smear on the ground.
All right, well, I'm not hearing any other opinions, so I assume left it is. And I will hold my shield up and kind of just hunch down a bit.
Right.
Yes. Correct.
I'll start slowly walking down the hallway.
Sherry says, I'll bring up the rear. I'll keep an eye behind us.
As we're going in this hallway, I really don't expect any like traps on the floor or anything, so I'm kind of just staring at the sides a little bit, seeing if I see any cracks or like there's like I could see through to another room or something. Just glance it about until we hit a corner, and then I'll do the
little peek around. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Use one of your daggers, right? Use the like.
It's the reflection.
Yeah.
Them things are dirty as hell. 21. Your eyes are like an owl's eyes right now. And remind me, I think somebody had some sort of illumination on right now, because it is, if there's not, it's pitch black in here.
I think I have the Orb of Dugall activated.
Okay.
Yes.
You're looking at every crack, crevice, anything along the wall to see if there's something that stands out, something that doesn't look right or looks a little off. But you don't see anything. No weird indentations in the wall, and no pieces of the floor that stick up any further. The walls and the floors of these room they're very similar. Like there's not a lot of distinct difference between the wall and the floor. It's all this kind of like bluish polished tile and stone.
This place wasn't originally the Sahuagins as well, right? Is that something we know? I feel like that's something
you would know. Yeah,
we
this
knew.
Used to be the lizard folk.
Right.
Home.
Okay. I remember that, and then I kind of ease up my checking for hidden stuff along the walls once I remember that.
Make a history check for me.
I can do that too. Let me brag about my history. It's so good right now. It's
50.
amazing. It's
Okay.
12.
So you nothing like jumps out at you as being weird per se. What there is a distinction that you do make though, and that is it wasn't that long ago that you were in the lizard folks' current home, and although it was by no means like a dirty pit, it also wasn't like polished stone and tile and anything like that.
Continue down the hallway, seeing nothing but more hallway until I see maybe it turns a little bit. Oh, that's scary and intense. I slow down.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Sherry. I'm like, are we just gonna let them like just keep on going this way? Because I thought we were going like fine.
Well, I suppose it doesn't hurt to be thorough.
Went
Yeah,
left,
I guess you're
correct?
right. I mean, we went left.
I stay onto the main hallway now, and then I stop and say, all right, no irregular paths. Just leads back to the main room, like Sherry was saying.
It was good for the cartography I'm doing. Cartography. Excuse me.
Agreed.
I suppose let's double back then.
See, I got like a map. Gonna draw it for the city.
Oh, hey, Kugo.
Anders is
Oh,
gonna be like,
good.
wow,
We're
Rat, that was a
headed back.
great map.
Yeah, just let's led back around to the front. There was no side rooms or anything like that.
All right.
Ah,
All right, what? Got stop? What are you doing?
I had to catch Sherry back up with you. I had to make some adjustments on the map for the stream, so I had to just like launch Sherry across the map. Sherry comes like booking through.
All right, new territory again.
It's like Mario Kart, like the little cloud guy picks her up and drops her.
Yeah. So for the time being, assume Sherry is following y'all and bringing y'all up to the back. I will move her token around as we kind of go around.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna slow down when I see the room opening up and kind of crouch down a bit and kind of give a hand lowered motion. You know, the universal, just calm it down a little bit motion.
Okay.
Like
I'm
we
gonna try to
cleared out this
sneaky.
room, right? They were the ones who came that we invited earlier.
Yes.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen this room. Did one of you scout it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Colt was unaware completely. He's being extra sneaky right now.
It's been a minute. It's okay.
So this chamber has 3 archways leading into it. A stone bench runs along the eastern wall. Set in another wall, the west wall, is a metal gate that closes off an opening to the west. There's a mechanism consisting of a wheel, chains, and various pulleys attached to the northern wall. And everybody make a perception check. We need we'll call it a 10. Okay. You all, when you enter this room, obviously the room itself kind of opens up a bit. You're no longer in that hallway, although the hallways themselves are also quite large. You can hear the faint sound of hammering coming from the northeast corridor.
I bet you all can hear that. That hammering sound. Are they smithing back there? What is going on?
Something.
And the gate, there's a metal gate on the west, kind of northwest wall. It is currently closed.
I approach the gate immediately. When I see something like this, first thing I think is prison. So I peer in.
It looks as though this room goes back a decent ways, even beyond what your globe illuminates.
What's this look like to you guys? I thought it might be like a holding cell of some sort, but it goes way back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can anyone?
Well, I know.
block?
Well, I don't know if we have to necessarily pick it, and I'll turn around and point behind Aelin at what looks like some weird wheel pulley thing. Maybe if we rotate that, it'll lift it up.
Maybe. Seems likely.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I can try and start rotating it. Maybe just watch out. Maybe there's like, I just don't know if there's like a creature in there that's gonna harm us, and maybe it's locked up in there. So just in case, maybe like make sure.
A baddie?
Perhaps when we should perceive.
Perceive what? What do you mean? I'll look back to the cage, the bars. I can't perceive anything but like some round thing in the middle, some chains on the wall, and darkness.
Do we
Darkness
hear
as far as
anything?
I can see.
If you want to kind of put your ear up and listen,
You're methodical hammering.
you can.
Let's perceive.
Right.
That's pretty good. So with a 15 or higher, you can hear what sounds to be a slight rattling of chains.
I don't hear anything. You hear something in there, Kugo?
I hear some chains. I mean, I don't see anything yet. Is this one of these enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situations, or does anybody want to take a deeper look?
I mean, if something's... I'm getting more and more prison vibes here, so if something's captured in there, I feel obligated to check it out.
I agree.
From where you're standing, you can see that this room obviously kind of stretches down for a while. There are at least a couple pillars spaced pretty equidistant apart. Looking along the southern wall there, you can see what look to be manacles hanging from the wall at about waist height.
Cole's fully convinced. Yeah, this is a prison. This is a holding area.
Do you want me to try and turn this?
I'll turn to Aelin and just give a nod. Look a little more serious.
I try and grip it and start to...
Grip it and rip it. You start turning this wheel around. That's just, it's partially, it's like halfway sticking out of the wall. The other half kind of actually goes into the wall itself. And as you turn it,
Just like in Lost.
yeah, exactly. It definitely gives you some resistance, but it's not too terribly difficult to turn this thing. But it seems like it takes a lot of turns. Like you don't get a lot of gate raising activity from turns, so it takes a little bit of time, and she's turning and turning and turning. All in all, to get this thing about even halfway up, it takes about probably 30 seconds of turning that thing.
A lot of turning.
But eventually, it locks into an upright position. You can feel the mechanism on the other side of that wheel sort of lock into place.
Before we go, everyone hold for just a second. And I like do this motion. It's like I want to listen.
Okay.
It's like I want to listen what's on the other side of that gate, and then if we hear any other Sahu again coming, we hear stuff from the gate.
So, from your previous perception, is kind of what I'm going to base this off of, because that was for listening as well. You don't hear anything different. No, you still hear kind of the hammering off to the east, but you don't hear anything new, at least to the west.
You willing to stay with that wheel just in case it decides to just
Right.
drop on us, so that way one person can get us out?
Sherry
Okay.
says, I can stay and hold the wheel.
Oh, thank you, Sherry.
I could also magic us across. Well, I could get across.
I'll nod at Sherry and turn and just walk in this place.
Okay, yeah, walking in, along the northern wall, you see a shallow trough has been cut into the stone floor. Even from here, it's not a great smell in the room, and you can see that trough, that channel is stained and has traces of a brown liquid that shine wetly. And along the south wall, more manacles. And proceeding a little further into the room, you actually see what looks like someone laying on the ground at the end of the room.
approaching a little more cautiously. They look like they're like kind of out of it. Like, what do they actually look like?
Make a
Don't tell me it
perception
looks
check for
humanoid.
me. Visual perception.
All right.
Give him an ocular pat down, Colt.
I'm clearing them with a 9.
Can I also take a
Sure,
look?
absolutely. Okay. Both of you looking at them, at this, what looks to be a human laying on the ground, they are sort of propped up against the wall. They're back to the wall. They are bound in manacles, and they're extremely dirty, very battered and bruised, it looks like. And Aelin, what you notice that Colt doesn't is that their breathing seems to be quite shallow, and it just looks like there's not a lot left in this person.
Oh no. Colt, I think they might be dying.
I'll turn my head halfway back and say, "Hey, we got someone in here." And I'll walk up. I'll take my helmet off and kneel down next to this guy. And I'll I'll start trying to talk to him. Hey, buddy, you with me here? Are you all right?
When you get closer and kneel down, you can hear their breath sort of kind of cracking, kind of hello. And they sort of open their eyes and look around. Colt, you don't pick up on this as so much as Aelin does. Aelin, this person looks very familiar to you, and it was difficult to notice from a distance. And they're covered in kind of grime and dirt and blood and bruises. But you could swear, if it's not this person, it could be the twin of Sanbalay, the wizard who was running the operation underneath the haunted house.
Semblay? Is that you?
Sampley.
Who's there?
How in the what? All right, well, just hold on. And first, I'll take a little flask with some water in it. All right, let's figure this out.
As you reach into your towards your pouch, he kind of holds up his hands again very weakly, and says, easy, I won't run. God knows I don't have the strength.
Well, lucky for you, I'm not in a kill of someone who's chained up in a current Sahugan lair mood, but I would like to figure out why you're here before we do anything else. So, and I'll continue to pull out that flask and I'll say, here. I'll give a bit of water.
He accepts it, but he sort of leans forward. He doesn't reach for it. It looks like he's almost too weak to even reach for it, so he just kind of moves his head forward a bit.
Aelin. Just one of those, I'll turn back and look at Samblay. Your teachings would say to help this man given these circumstances, right?
I'm a little conflicted. He's not a good man.
Well, no, of course not. But I don't know. I was kind of thinking about, your religious stuff and whatnot. I didn't know if there was there's no tenet saying, hey, if, second chances and all that. Nothing, right?
Not necessarily, no. Like, I wouldn't maybe save someone who's trying to murder me, and I look at him like, you tried to murder me. Are you asking me to heal him?
I'm not going to ask anybody to do that.
If you ask me to, I will, but would I just naturally on my own? Maybe not.
Red, you remember this guy, Kugal?
Dude, picked up a
You-
nice trick from him.
He
Should at least see what he knows.
can I check him out? Like, I want to see his wounds and whatnot. Does he look like he ain't gonna live much longer?
If you want to make a medicine check, you can try to quickly evaluate him.
Well, I'm not good at those, but I'm smart.
I can check him. I've
Okay.
had some experience.
Oh, I'm already patting him down, checking them wounds, cuts.
This man is on death's door. He has obvious wounds and bruises and potentially broken bones, covered in grime and dirt. His hands are just fucked beyond all belief. And he looks very malnourished, much thinner than you remember seeing him originally. And it looks more like, you get the inclination that the damage that is done, especially internally and long term, is not necessarily something that can be healed with a flash of light.
He's got some permanent stuff done to him, right? Okay.
I'll at least like clean him a little bit, and I'll like
You come over, start snapping.
start doing some prestidigitation. At least clean him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get some grime off.
How you looking on magic right now?
Who, me?
No, Aelin.
Oh.
I'm okay. I mean,
look
I
at my-
definitely.
I'm okay too.
I don't think you have what I'm looking for here, Red.
You hear.
You said
hear
you're okay, though,
Sherry
Aelin?
holler from down the hallway. I don't have any magic.
I'll say I saved enough energy should we have to have a fight again. However, I would just be very hesitant on the extent maybe of what you're asking of me.
Did you follow through with offering him that water? Did you like give him the water?
Yeah.
So he accepts that water and kind of coughs, his hands trembling, barely is able to wipe his mouth, and says, "Don't waste your magic on me. I'm done for."
How did you find yourself here?
We came from a hideout. We heard rumors. Easy picking. Old lizard folk lair wasn't as abandoned as it was supposed to be. And he sort of leans over and coughs, and you can see a little blood like come out when he coughs. We prepared for the sea. Potions, charms, magic enough to breathe and move beneath the water. Thought we were ready. Kind of. We weren't.
How far did you make it in this place?
The moment we stepped inside, right inside the entrance, they came at us. Dozens of them. And more poured in from the tunnels. I swear weren't there moments before. We never even reached the deeper chambers. His eyes kind of give a little bit of a 1,000-yard stare off beyond you. They died buying me time. Every one of them. I woke in chains, if you can call it waking. Since then, I've been a laborer, dragging stone, hauling supplies, building something I don't fully understand, but I know it isn't meant for the surface. He sort of pauses and clenches his jaw. They took everything. All of our magic. The items meant for underwater travel, they're still down there somewhere. Confiscated, stored. I don't think the Sahuagin realize what they are or what they do. They treat them like trinkets. And his voice drops even weaker. And then there was the ritual. I saw it.
The ritual.
Not all of it. I was hiding, pretending to be dead. But slaves brought forward dozens, bound, screaming. They were sacrificed to something. I don't know what, but the Sahuagin weren't afraid.
How many of there were you?
He looks over. There were 6 of us. And he looks back over to you, Aelin, and says, they're preparing for war. And whatever they're building down there, it's almost ready.
I look to the like, oh.
Change our plans a little bit, I suppose. Well, Samblay, you tried to kill us once, but I guess there's a hint of redemption in your, I can only assume is your final words here. Well, I guess we're gonna try to stop whatever that thing is they're trying to get.
He sort of looks past you, almost as though he sees like something moving towards him, and his eyes widen, and he grasps for air, and then he turns away from some imagined horror and says, the teeth in the temple, and then slumps over.
I'll stand back up and put my helmet back on, and I'll turn to Red. Red, I'm hoping I was too intent in listening. You were you able to jot any of that down? Any of that information you gave us?
I got most of it.
All right. So, yeah, like I said before, I think our mission's a little different now. If whatever they have is almost done, I don't think just learning stuff and heading back is an option anymore. At least if what he said's the case. Any thoughts?
Well, we've learned 2 things. 1, they have some item of war that they're working on. And 2, there are some kind of ritual sacrifices to some kind of something that are occurring. And I guess 3, there's magical items that are somewhere around here that they don't know what they are that could be helpful to us.
That third one we should definitely look into. If they're unaware of their capability, and then that's going to be a big boon towards Saltmarsh as a whole.
We need to know what that item is, that object of war that they're working on. I would say that qualifies as one of the parameters of the mission.
It definitely does.
Their strengths, how far off attack they are on Saltmarsh. Could try and gauge what they're working on, and that could say how far they are off. Could be a day, 2, week, month. Or if we blow it up.
Yeah, if we can get a look at it ourselves, maybe we can make that call. What about you, Kugel? Same page? Any thoughts?
I agree. I'd like to get as much info as we can. We don't know what we're going into.
We sure don't. I look at Samblay and just say, but whatever these things are, this seems to be it seems to be what they're about. So no matter what it is, we have to stop it. I'll just hold up my shield and start walking out of the prison. I can do that on roll 20.
Technology.
And once I see Sherry standing there, I kind of hold my hand up and give her a wave.
She waves back.
And I'll sum up briefly, like who we found, how we knew him, and what he mentioned.
Dear. Well, suppose maybe it's a mercy that he passed.
I can't say, he deserved a good fate, but no one deserves what he looked like.
You say he was running some sort of smuggling operation?
I'll nod.
Well, I don't necessarily think that smuggling should be the death penalty, but I'll tell you, I've certainly slain my fair share of sea princes, so who am I to judge?
Well, no, smuggling shouldn't kill people who, I'll look towards Aelin, kill people who smuggle, but I mean, if someone tries to kill you, it sort of opens various doors, you know what I mean?
Aye.
No pun intended.
All right, let's press on.
Well, left or right?
Oh, yeah, I was just assuming I was going to keep going up.
Left.
I was just going to, left felt natural. I was just heading that way. Unless you think we should go south.
No.
Start marching.
Okay. You start. I'm going to do the same thing with Sherry. I'll catch her up on the map when it's necessary.
All right, I'll pause for a round in the corner, make sure everyone's with us.
Sorry, I'm catching up to chat.
And I guess just in the meantime, just as a reminder, so these corridors, these hallways that you're walking down are all 10 feet wide and 15 feet high. So it's incredibly tall ceilings in here. The main rooms that you've been in so far have all actually had higher ceilings. So even in that prison room, or the ceilings in there are 20 feet high. So this place definitely is made to suit what seems like both larger creatures coming to and fro, and also potentially added height for like swimming almost.
There's a lot of hints in what you just told us there. I'm gonna keep in mind that we may be flooded at some point, and pray Red has magics for that. And keep marching on.
The further you walk down this hallway, the louder the sound of hammering becomes, but still sounds fairly distant.
Better ask the group. I'll ask the group. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna turn to the team. Hey, I've been turning this light on and off for the sake of sneaking. I was thinking about it a little bit, and to be honest, I kind of feel like we stand a better chance if we can all just see if something's coming at us, as opposed to attempting to get the jump, potentially failing and not being able to see. Y'all okay with me just leaving this light on, or should someone else take lead and I'll go through the darkness?
I'm fine with the lights staying on, but that's just me.
Right. I think it helps.
I'll smile and nod at them. feel a little more confident. Continue on. Man, this place just keeps twisting and turning.
Yeah, it is. It winds around. It feels like it just keeps going. And the further you go, the louder the hammering becomes. As you approach this sort of crossroads, where you could turn left, kind of peeking around the corner, it looks like there's maybe even another doorway just to the left. You can now distinctly tell that the hammering is coming from the south.
It looks like we got another choice here. We want to home in on that hammering or keep looking around other places?
I'm going to see if I can make like a little quick crossover to like the second little corner there, and just kind of look down the hallway, just kind of peek around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, look, it looks like it curves back around again. You actually see some light emanating around that final bend to the south.
Okay.
And the sound of hammering is quite loud.
Sounds like it's coming from this way, guys. Do you want to like see what's on this hallway first, or are we looking for action?
That's what I just asked.
Quietness, subtlety.
If we're going for subtlety, then let's look where the noise isn't first, and then we'll I guess we'll head that way later.
Agreed.
I peer around this archway and I see tools and stuff on the ground.
Yes. Looking into this room, you see it contains neat piles of hammers, chisels, mining picks, sledgehammers, crowbars, spades, wicker baskets, sacks and coils of rope.
The flea market.
There is also a pile of light blue tiles that match the rest of the tiles that you've seen throughout the compound thus far.
Sounds like the closet off my workshop right now.
Well, well, well.
You taking it all?
I let out a deep sigh. So I step in the middle of the room and I tell Red, you know, Red, 15 minutes ago I would have told you yes. Give me a little bit. I need to gather everything in this room. But I feel like things have gotten a little more serious just recently, so if we have time, I am coming back to this room.
Are the blue tiles nice?
Yeah, they're looks like to be pretty well made. They're about
For like a bathroom remodel?
They're like 1 foot by 1 foot.
I try and find Kugal over here.
For your house?
Maybe.
I did just say in the stream, always buy extra flooring.
That's true.
Kugal. Maybe if we've got time when we head back, if we're gonna like add on to the house, we can maybe get these tiles. We can save on costs.
Don't you know a guy? Like, do we need their tiles?
I mean, they're kind of nice.
Right. Just put a waypoint on the map and we'll see if we can come back.
You know, I'm not sold on it. This is actually good. We can think about it for a while, but
You're right. That's probably best.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but how are those tiles gonna get in the bag? They're like a foot. I don't think the bag stretches that big.
See what happens.
Well, it's magic. Who knows?
It's magic. Do we need to go get a cart? Like a
We can maybe carry them in the wicker bag. in the wicker
Mm.
thing in there. Maybe.
Need like a
For
long bed cart.
A
Roll 'em
wheelbarrow
out.
will like be chasing it down when we're running out.
I'm just saying.
All the carts are in the parking lot.
I'm always looking for a bargain.
Right. That would be a conversation piece. Check out this bathroom that I stole the tiles from.
Wouldn't yes, how good of a deal we got.
Exactly. That's the way to
They're-
spin it, Kugal.
They're free 99.
Precisely.
It's like enough tools for a small regiment in there, and you're excited about the tiles?
Kinda.
We're listening
Cole?
down the hallway. What do we hear?
Looking down the hallway, you actually see a couple of Sahuagin that actually seem to be patrolling the opposite way.
Ooh, get back.
Ruh-roh.
Make a... I'll say Kugal and Colt, both of you make a stealth check with advantage.
Let's go.
Okay. Colt,
Oh,
you see Kugal sort of shoot right back behind the wall. Colt, as you do, you sort of, your like toe catches on one of the crevices in between the tiles, and you kind of clink, 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 clink with your boots as you walk around, and you hear a from around the corner.
Uh-oh.
Are they approaching?
I don't know.
Do I hear footsteps? Anything? Any
you wanna-
flesh sliding
If you wanna
sounds?
listen out, you can make a perception check.
I do want to listen out.
14. With everybody kind of dead silent, it's a little hard to tell over the sound of the hammering, but it does sound like there are footsteps headed your direction. They don't sound hurried, but they do seem to be getting louder.
Then I will quickly say to everybody, as soon as they get close, jump out and scrap. Yes?
Sherry says, maybe we can hide in the room.
Make the call then. Y'all want to hide or not?
I'll do whatever.
God damn it, Red! I see Red just running back without saying anything. And I will hurry with
the
him.
corner of the hallway here.
So you're going all the way down to the hallway?
Yeah, just around the corner. Like I missed the room and just shoot past it. Just hang around the corner.
Okay.
I say in a whisper, we, me and Ayland, Motion, need to be careful on our fights.
It's your magics.
Sure.
That's right.
You hear the sound of the footsteps getting a bit louder. Kugal, you specifically, and then once they kind of get closer to this door, Colt and Red, you can hear the sound of their feet kind of slapping along the tile floor. And you hear them sort of kind of communicating with each other. And they sort of stop in this doorway, and you don't hear them move for a few
How long
moments.
has it been since we did like our first little lobby battle? Like
it's probably
total world time.
Yeah, it has probably been about 45 minutes to an hour.
If it was under an hour, I still may be able to hold on to my Mask of Many Faces, where I changed to look like their kind of lead dude.
Sure. I'd say you still have it at the moment. But after a few moments, you hear them kind of and you hear the footsteps start to go the other way.
I peek an eyeball around the corner, just kind of see what I see with them.
You catch
going
them
away?
just as they turn the corner back from whence they came.
Gotcha. Now I'm going to scoot back through the doorway and I'll let them know what I saw.
It's only two of them then.
I only saw the two, but they seem to be headed back the way we were headed.
Yeah, I feel like we just wasted an opportunity. Now I'll turn it red and I'll just glare at him for a moment.
In a whisper, we can't fight all day.
They are in the room we're going to, Red. You want to fight there instead?
We go the other way.
Colt,
What?
you were right at the front. You could have made that call yourself.
I can't engage in a fight if I don't have my team ready to fight as well.
And you don't think
We'd have
I'd have
joined
your
you.
back?
I know you would, but if Red's starting to hide around a corner and Aelin follows,
don't think I
uncertainty
would?
is
Back.
Never stopped you before.
Yeah, if we'd have come back.
Whoa.
I'm making the call next time.
And I'll
Hopefully
have
they
your
kept
back.
on moving.
You see Sherry kind of give like a little, like she kind of furrows her brow a bit and looks down, but then follows everybody else out.
I furrow my brow too. I'm like, you think I wouldn't have your back?
Looking around the corner,
I was gonna heal him in. I didn't even like for you. Muttering under my breath.
looking down the hallway, you don't see any sign of the Sahuagin at the moment.
I see Kukal. Kukal, you want to lead? I mean, you can lead if you want, man.
Sorry.
It's, if you want to be the sneaky one, it's fine with me. Just let me know so I don't try to go ahead.
I mean, I'm trying to be stealthy for crying out loud.
I am not, so you should be the scout then.
All right, Kukal, take us.
I'll skirt my way down a little bit.
Okay, this hall seems to just go on forever. I mean, shoot, it's another 80 feet from where you're standing right now. Let's see, let me adjust the camera.
I don't
for
like
the
being out in
stream.
the open. What do we see?
Whoops.
How'd you get in that red?
Magic.
What do we see towards the ceiling? Does our light carry up to the ceiling at all? Because you said that they're pretty tall.
Yeah, it does. The ceiling, again, goes up like 15 feet and just sort of arches. Again, more of that same bluish tile. But you don't see anything particularly interesting on the ceiling aside from that. As you make your way a little further down the hall, the sound of the hammering gets quieter and quieter. And eventually the hallway seems to come to another turn.
Is it not? It sounds dampening a bit. I thought we were getting closer.
Looking around the corner,
Yeah, seems like we're going away.
seems like the coast is clear.
More bends and turns. Why does the folk design a place like this? I mean, what's up with all the curves? You know?
I'm not a fan.
You hear Sherry speak up and says, I'm no expert on it, but lots of these sea prince holds, they had similar architecture. It lots of places to hide and defend if someone tries to break in.
Good point. You could be around any corner just waiting if you knew something was coming.
And again, the corners kind of twist and turn and just go for what feels like forever.
We keep going.
Yeah, we got. I mean, I guess we could go all the way back and around, but no, we're this far. Yeah, we keep going.
Okay. But how long is this taking us to work our way around?
Assuming that you're kind of taking it slow and kind of cautious, to go from where you were to where you are now is probably 5-10 minutes.
We're not hearing or seeing those Sahuagin anymore?
Not at the moment.
They may have gone the other way.
I think there was only one way for them to go.
And looking
No,
around.
there's that other.
Go ahead.
There's that other hallway back there.
I don't think they crossed back through that hallway.
They would have
Or at
seen
least-
me if they had crossed that way. They just turned around and headed back the way we're now going.
Samblade did say a ton of them kind of just appeared out of nowhere as well. So I guess that's. I just start staring at just a random wall and just thinking for a minute. You don't think there's like one of these? No, there's not no hidden. There wouldn't be a hidden passage.
Hey,
Maybe, but wouldn't you think we would have heard something?
Yeah, something, right? We just saw them go. We heard some stones like grinding or something like that.
maybe they're on like a wheel or something.
I think I might be too high tech for lizard folk homes.
As you turn the corner and look down the hallway a little further, you do actually see the Sahuagin continuing to walk. They're still walking in that same direction away from you.
Oh,
What do you know?
there they are. I guess as long as they don't turn around. Because would they be able to see us if they turned around? We can't see them. They couldn't see us,
They
right?
would surely be able to see you, yeah.
Oh, really? Can you guys see down the hallway farther than I can? I can see like 30 feet in front of me.
A little bit. What's the last thing you see? The furthest thing you see?
I'll point to a crack like 30 feet out. Like right there.
Oh, yeah, we can see a little further than that.
Damn it, human eyes suck. I'll keep walking.
Human voices carry, so shush.
It's rude Google.
Yeah, they seem to be patrolling away until you find, and you keep kind of following quietly and closely until you find yourself in front of a closed door to your right on the north side.
What does it look like?
The door itself, pretty standard door. Actually, one moment. So it's a set of stone double doors. The door itself is about 10 feet tall. There's a horizontal bronze bar set into the stone on each side of the door, about 4 feet up off of the floor.
So the door is barred, and we are on the side where we could remove the bar?
No, just the handles. The door does not look barred from this side.
Okay.
Just closed. We don't hear anything.
You make a perception check.
I definitely want to go up to it and perceive.
Wow.
Man, we super perceive.
That's a door.
20 plus.
So a 10 or higher, you don't hear anything coming from the other side, but you smell a not great smell. 15 or higher, you obviously notice that, as well as a not so great smell coming from the room as well.
Smell like rotten fish or fishy?
Not specific to fish necessarily, but just something off.
Just
like if you haven't taken the trash out long enough, but it's not to the point where it's like overwhelming. It's just noticeable.
This room smells trashy.
Trash door.
I want to look inside. I'm gonna look inside. All right. We good with that?
Okay. Yep.
Quiet.
Okay.
I'm really bad at quiet, but I'll try.
Do your best.
I just can I open the door? Does it give?
Yes. As you push on the door, it opens up, and that smell just sort of wafts out. Again, it's bad, but it's not like retching or anything like that, because the air in here is distinctly colder than outside in the hallway. The room itself contains no furniture, but around the walls hang various carcasses. Some spare hooks attached to the wall are unoccupied, while others have various carcasses hooked on them, and there are white bones heaped up in one of the corners.
Yikes.
We found their meat locker.
Specifically, you see the carcasses include what looks like there's an octopus, a couple of giant eels, but there's also a dog.
It's a dog.
There's also what looks like a male dwarf, a male human, and multiple lizard folk strewn about. Most of them look fairly fresh or kind of reasonably well preserved. The human and the dwarf look as though, like, they seemed like prior to death they were in good shape, almost like what adventurers would be.
Well, how did they dwarf and human corpses? Dude, we don't recognize them, right? These are unfamiliar folks.
You don't recognize them, no.
Okay.
Do I recognize them?
Come
Come on in, Aelin. Take a look.
If you're really wanting to go down and like see if you can recognize them, you could make an investigation check. That goes for you as well, Colt, if you really wanted to get in there.
Never seen them a day in my life.
I mean, why not? I'll kind of check them over. Oh, I recognize this scar, something like that. I don't know.
You don't recognize them as somebody that you've run into before necessarily, but you do notice that they have a few what look to be pretty clean cuts along various parts of their torsos, where it looks like maybe organs were removed carefully.
Oh.
Okay.
This is some ritual stuff. I thought they were carving off pieces to eat, but this is specific. This is delicate work. No, no Google. That's disgusting. No, nom. Just as a quick glance, they don't have it's not like an adventuring satchel or something laying around. No item stuff, no pouches, any of that.
No.
Okay. Did the lizard folk, they look like they had organs harvested too at all?
Yes.
All right. So they take what they need for their rituals and they store the bodies here probably to eat off of later. Got it. So that just furthers what Sam Belay was saying. So I guess he was telling the truth. Not that I doubted him. It was his dying words.
Right.
I'll head out of the meat locker. Ayla, make sure to shut the door on your way out.
Will do.
Hey, Red, which way do you think?
I shut the door.
What do you think, Red?
That I'm ready to move on.
He's asked which way you want to go, Red. God, you're so bad at making decisions in the moment.
I meant from the room. I was ready to move on from the room. I was done with that.
What do we perceive from this little split here?
Just another hallway that seems to zig and zag off into the distance again.
And there's no wrong way.
That is very true right now. Because I don't know what
There's
we're walking
only
into.
the way.
I'll take a peek around this corner and see what I see. Do I have I come across anything? Do I hear the patrol or?
You do not. You don't see them.
We did kind of linger at the door. They probably have made a pretty good path past us, so. You know, this hallway is starting to look a little familiar.
Right.
This whole
Should we go
place
back?
looks familiar. Wait, what? You want to go
Maybe
back?
that's
What?
that other hallway.
What did you see, Red?
Well, we just passed that other hallway. Maybe the Sahuagin are back there. If you wanted to jump them, that would be a good spot.
Did they go that way?
There was another hallway.
Let's take a peek.
Okay, you're making your way back around to the other hallway.
Sure.
Peeking up north, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything at the moment. Again, it seems like the hallway kind of immediately juts to the left after about 40 feet.
Gonna work my way down. I don't want to leave my team behind or anything.
I'm right with you.
It seems to be curving a little further up. We continuing on?
Yeah.
Sherry says, "Hi, I'm following you." Again, this place just
Alrighty.
seems to be a labyrinth. And for the time being, I'll just kind of assume you're still kind of listening out for any footsteps or any anything that sounds off.
Sure.
Again, turning another corner to another hallway that just goes off into the darkness. However, you do see kind of a split in the hallway a little further north.
It sounds like a clue.
Could be a clue.
What is it, Scooby? All right. So I see a hallway coming around. Do we hear or see anything there yet?
Nothing. Just the faint sound of hammering in the distance.
The hammering doesn't seem to get in any closer, guys. We keep this direction or see if we can track that down.
I wonder how it was louder at one point way earlier. I thought we were pursuing it, and it just got quieter out of nowhere.
Yeah, we made a wrong turn somewhere.
I say we take a right here. Maybe head more towards the middle of this place.
Think so? Okay.
Sounds
All kind
good.
of sneak your way down the hallway that Looks like it dead ends after about another 40 feet, but then splits off both north and south. And at the end of both of those corridors on the north and south are closed doors.
All right, somebody flip a coin. Heads for north.
You can roll a D2 if you want. Or a D20 and odds are heads and evens tails or whatever.
There you go.
A D20.
Now, which one was it? Was odds, tails, or heads?
Let's head south. Guess
Sounds like that coin flip didn't decide shit. All right, headed south.
All right, you said it's a closed door.
Mm-hmm.
What do we see?
Are we just opening it?
Well, I was gonna test it first.
It's a very similar door. It's not as necessarily as ornately designed as the previous door that you opened, but it is still a large set of double doors. So a handle on each side. It looks
We
like
don't
it.
hear
opened-
anything, see anything through it? Any light under the door or anything like that?
No light under the door, and you don't seem to hear anything just offhand. Unless if you're wanting to like put your ear up to the door or something, you want to do a perception check.
I'll do that first.
And all seems quiet.
I'll give it a push.
Okay, and it opens right up. Pale blue tiles cover the floor and ceiling of this room. Mosaics on the wall depict Sahuagin warriors sinking large sailing ships. A table in the center of the room is flanked by two ornate benches. Two coffers stand against the side wall, their lids open, leaning against their sides.
Does this look more like a lunch table or a put the guy and the organs on ritual table? Or neither of those?
It looks like neither. It looks almost like just a leisure room almost.
Oh, the break room.
Yeah.
Smoke a ciggy in here. I got you.
Just the mosaics show Sahuagin scenes,
Yes.
and they look like they've been there for a while. We'd assume.
You would assume. Well, actually, I'll say this. All of these depictions of Sahuagin look actually pretty new. Pretty freshly
Part of the
carved.
renovation.
Okay.
Well, we got two coffers lined up on the wall here. Aylin, I know you're all about that. Red, you want to do one too?
Well,
Or I'll take it if
they
you don't
are
want 'em.
open.
Never mind, y'all. No surprises here. I just looked down at both the coffers.
Just don't. Be careful. They could be trapped.
I don't know. I'm not touching them. Just looking. They're already open.
What do we see?
Inside the
They
coffer?
empty. Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're just looking at them.
Whole bunch of nothing. Just some dust.
Per usual.
I'll take I have a stick or something. I have some sort of stick, don't I? No, I don't have my cool rod right now. I'll use my
Where
hand.
is it?
I'm gonna poke it. I'm poking inside of it. On the bottom.
Get some dust on your finger.
Okay, poke the other one. Same thing.
More dust. You sneeze.
These coffers are there's no point to them. Whatever they had, I guess the Sahuagin's already taken, as well as drew on the walls some stuff.
The drawings on the wall, are they like crude, like stick figure Sahuagin, or is it like?
No, they're pretty well crafted.
Yeah, they're pretty well done. They're not like a 5-year-old with crowns.
No,
like,
it's
on the
not like a
wall.
bunch of like. I've seen the finger paintings you bring home and they suck. No, it's not like that.
And they got someone who's actually not bad at this stuff, huh? Harvesting organs perfectly, drawing on the walls that looks like someone who gets paid to do it did it. Or they're forcing someone else to do it. They are the slave-owning type, aren't they?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, I hope that's not what that hammering is. I didn't even consider that.
Probably. Yeah,
Alright, well,
it's probably not a labor contract.
Let's head on then. Hopefully we do not find that.
Let's check it out this door.
And close the door behind us.
Smart.
It's pretty satisfying. Like the actual when it closes, it again, all of this stuff seems newly renovated and just has a satisfying feeling to it when it perfectly comes to a close.
Right.
You going, Kugo?
Somebody take point on this one.
All right. I'll walk up to the door and I'll give it a quick little and just shove my head against it.
It opens.
Oh shit! I meant to listen. It just opened up though.
You should really shoved your head
listened too
against it, huh?
hard.
Use your head on that one.
It kind of opens up.
Oh,
Oh,
And
it's another damn break room.
this room
but it's-
actually is green tiles that cover the floor and ceiling of the room. And it seems like it's incomplete because the mosaic on the wall, all these tiles, they form this incomplete mosaic. And it looks, though, that it is depicting Sahuagin warriors defending an underwater city from a tentacled monster. A table stands in the center of the room with small, ornately carved benches to either side, and 2 additional coffers propped against the wall with their lids closed.
Okay, well that's ominous. I point towards the drawing because it looks like they're protecting something in that one instead of conquering.
Right?
Does anyone recognize that?
Well,
What are the...
it looks like they're defending a city from something.
Do we recognize the something?
Just as some kind
Is
of
it us?
tentacled monster.
No. We fought one of those. Well, ran from one of those. It was a big one. Took down a whole ship. I remember that. Same conversation as before. I hold my hands out. Aelin Red. Potential treasures.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, I also, again, if you're worried about darts shooting you in the face or smoke, slamming you, I can open one. But figured I'd offer y'all.
I'll open this one if someone wants to open the other one. Anyone? I put my shield in front of me and I go to open this one.
So you kind of have your shield out in front and you sort of just pry off the lid.
Yeah.
As you do, kind of dust and smoke billow out of the inside of it, and when it clears, you look inside. There's nothing.
Nothing. I knew it.
What about the other one?
Red, are you just ignoring me today? What is this? I offered you to open the other one.
I was taking notes.
Red, I mean,
Doing a map
God
of the
damn it!
facilities. You want to see it? It's very.
I stomp up to the coffer and I
it's-
open it.
Look at my
That's
map.
pretty good.
I show my map off. It's. I'm trying.
Sherry says, "Hi, that's a pretty good drawing."
You got labels,
All right.
everything.
I'm sorry, Red. I'll keep that in mind. I was just trying to offer you a little piece of the, the terrain. But if you're mapping, I'll keep that in mind, and I'll open the coffer.
He's
I'll
cartographing.
snap 3 times and try and lift it up, with prestidigitation, like a little gust of wind to
Just you see the lid just kind of go and just barely shimmy to the side.
Dust gonna kick up. Like, ah.
Yeah.
Watch out! Something's in there.
I'll pry it up.
Nothing as dust settles around
Alright.
you.
I don't know what we were. Of course, they would have looted already. I mean, that's what we. Well, just be thorough, and I'll just reach in and I'll do the old push down the bottom and wiggle around, get my glove dirty.
Yeah.
Both of them.
You sneeze again.
Okay.
Bless you.
Yeah, all this old dust is kind of getting to me.
We haven't
sure.
seen hide nor scale of the patrol, have we?
No. And here we're going to call just a quick 10-minute break. So let's see, it's 9:10. So we'll come back at about 9:20, 9:21. So everybody watching, hang in there with us, and we'll be right back.
The use.
Alrighty, we are back. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Let's just jump right back into it. So you've all just come back out of this unfinished room with kind of a tile mosaic depicting the Sahuagin defending some kind of town or some sort of something from some kind of tentacled monster. Something you're, again, as you said, not unfamiliar with. And you're now all gathered back out in the hallways.
So we move on. There's only 2 more places we can go to. I think that I remember hallways that we didn't cross.
Give me just a second, y'all. And I'm gonna jump back in and look at that artwork again
Okay.
with the tentacle and the people. Do the Sahuagin look like they're winning or losing?
So it's unfinished, and it doesn't seem to be leaning one way or another. It's just almost like a mid-action shot, in a sense. Like you have an aggressor of this creature and the, defender, which is clearly Sahuagin, because, and you can tell that they're Sahuagin because of the way they are, but also because they looked just like the Sahuagin depicted in the other mosaics that you've seen already.
Interesting. I have a theory, everybody.
Okay.
A theory about the fish heads.
I think the big squid thing that we saw on the other boat, tacking and stuff, I think it drove the Sahuagin from their home, and that's depicting it.
Oh.
So they get driven out of their home, and then they kick somebody else out of their home. The lizard folk.
I didn't even think that. I
Interesting.
just thought they got kicked out. That's interesting.
And it could be. Either way, they're I don't think they're building something to be able to stop whatever that tentacle thing is. This seems like, with what Sambile told us, this seems like something more designed to take on surface dwellers, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, we need to know.
I'll nod and look to Kugel.
I couldn't hear anything from outside the room, so I'll take your word for it. So, shall we, do we go back toward the front of the compound, or do we head back toward the hammering?
I think the
gotta
hammer's
find that
probably the
hammer.
way to go.
I would say the hammering.
I agree. Of course, I'm here on your dime, so you just point the way.
You know the way, Kugel? Yeah, you do.
I think I'm kind of getting the lay of the land.
Are you kind of looking back and referencing Red's immaculate cartography?
All right. We're like here.
I need a little red circle.
Here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're somewhere in here.
Yeah, you see Red point to like 4 different places on the map. But eventually you do actually find yourself circled all the way back around to the room with the metal gate. And
I
the
did make a full lap.
Does
hammering
anyone
gets
want to
louder.
check and see if Stamblay is still there or not?
Oh, I've got no interest in where he is now, if I'm being honest.
Same.
Understood.
His spirit is somewhere else.
It sounds like something a priest would say, Red.
It's pretty cool.
It kind of was. I'll agree.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a holy man.
If anything but, and I like do some like darkness kind of like.
Oh, you're a broody one, are you?
And I kind of cough on my hand and like a moth Flies off.
Right. We all have our uniqueness.
She looks back to you, Ayla, and says, "Aye, indeed, and what makes you unique there, Aylan?"
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I'm just a normal girl.
Oh, you're the humble one.
She's got those guns.
Oh, you're strong.
I am kind of strong for a girl. Yeah, kinda.
Oh, we're going to have to arm wrestle when we get back to town.
He is our resident muscle mommy.
I'm intrigued about this.
I read a book somewhere that guys pay women money to beat them up, so you never know.
Huh? Perhaps there's success in my future after all. I do that for free. Maybe I should start charging.
Are we? I keeping an ear out for our patrolling hooligans.
Yep. You don't hear
Come
anything
across
except
anything?
the clattering of hammers from the distance.
Seems to be getting louder.
It does.
We'll just Scooby-Doo and join them if we come upon them again. Just lockstep with them.
They'll never know.
I just realized
They'll
I didn't.
never know.
Precisely.
Sorry, stream. I just realized I wasn't moving the map for the stream around. Y'all been staring at
Oh, whoops.
freaking hallways.
I hear water.
And yes, the closer you get to this hallway, the louder the hammering gets. And again, you start to hear the sound of water sloshing.
Water too.
Are we trying to sneak about there, Kugal?
Certainly.
Okay, let's go ahead and make a stealth check. And I'll say at the moment, you can do so with advantage. Okay. So you feel pretty
17.
nimble on your feet. And you feel like you have a good feeling for like what this tile feels like underneath your feet and sort of how to move on it and stay silent as you sort of prowl up to the corner there.
What do I see?
So looking into this room, you count at least 10 slaves working by torchlight. I'm not sure this terminology here, so I'm just going to read it. Smooth and dress. Oh, here we go. 10 slaves working by torchlight smooth and dress the unfinished exterior walls of the room. Sorry, reading comprehension. Each slave is shackled at the ankles with a length of chain and wears a metal collar. You see several Sahuagin overseeing the slaves as they work, while others rest and chat near the top of a staircase. You see 3 pillars kind of extend up to this tiled ceiling, and in the center of the chamber, a wide staircase that leads down. That unfinished wall that they're sort of working on surrounds almost all 3 sides of that staircase, and you see piles of those colored tiles sitting near the wall in various places, kind of awaiting their placement. The sound of water lapping against stone can be heard coming up from the bottom of that staircase.
I'll step back and I'll kind of relay that I'm seeing the slaves that are working at. They're making the mosaic. Is that what I'm seeing?
What it looks like, yeah.
Gotcha.
So they are using
Yikes.
slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, tactics, right? I'll be honest, I am And I really just want to run in and start punching. Someone give me a plan before I do it.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
mean,
guys
freeing
think?
the slaves would be a good idea. We just worry that they would try and kill them real quick and then focus us. I don't know, maybe not. They're shackled.
Maybe.
Maybe these
How
buggers
many
are
Sahuagin?
overconfident and won't they maybe see us as additional potential slaves, and they don't want to kill their workforce.
Yeah.
That's true.
How many did you see, Kugel?
It was 3, wasn't it?
Like how many slaves? You
The
count
of the Sahuagin.
Sahuagin.
Sahuagin. You saw. There's at least 6 or 7 in there. It's hard to say.
It's like 6 or 7. But just from what I can see from here.
Right. Could be more. I'll say this. If we do this, we probably need 8 hours of sleep after this.
Agreed.
Feels like luxury talk, Red. Do you think we could pull that off right now?
We've done 6 or 7 2 times already.
No, I mean like let's talk about that afterwards. Let's deal with this first. So we're going in, right? You want to bait them back? No one has any hallway strategies or nothing?
Are we for sure about to fight?
Sherry,
Really
looks
feels
over.
that way.
It sounds like it, dear. I hope those
I won't
arms
go.
are as strong as you say.
Who of us is the
I would like-
sneakiest? Maybe they can make it further into the room for a better position.
That's you, ain't it?
I mean, I'm a little sneaky, but not terribly. I could give it a shot, though.
If you want, Kugal.
Is Misty Step silent?
Misty Step is silent.
Okay.
Well, to a degree, but like it's not. It doesn't make 0 sound. It's just not a loud spell. I believe you still have to either make some kind of verbal or semantic gesture with it, but
I do have verbal.
the sound of hammering is sort of dulling. It's overpowering the, what would be kind of quieter sounds.
It does say I do have to see where I'm going, so what I'm thinking is, guys, if I Misty Step in there to maybe like the other corner of the room, create a little diversion, maybe that'll give you a second to burst in and
Do like
If
a
you
pencil?
quick, yeah, we could set up a good move. You just have to be ready to, the consequence of that is you getting jumped by yourself. So if you're willing to take that chance, I'm willing to capitalize on it, Kugal. I'm not gonna lie.
as long as y'all are ready to move.
I'll nod.
And where do you want me? Shall I accompany you, or should I break off in a different direction? What do you want me to do? Point me in the
I
right
want you to
direction.
charge right by my side, right into their faces.
All right.
Misty Step, I can only take just me, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Dimension
okay,
door
just-
would be like what would allow you to take an additional creature.
Gotcha. Well, looks like it'll be just me, as long as y'all are ready to try to cover that distance.
As soon as you vanish, I'm spreading in.
Okay, so let me
Once when he
measure.
vanishes, I would also like to do an action on myself.
Okay. And yeah, if y'all want to sort of plan out what everybody's initial action will be, it seems kind of like you most likely will have the jump here.
So I can make it up to 30 feet. If I run like a little bit into the room first and then Misty Step to like, say, near that
Sure.
that staircase down, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Like maybe make like 15 feet in and then zap to the other corner or something like that.
Sure. I don't, and I'll say this, all of the tokens that you see here, Kugal, are Sahuagin. I did not make tokens for the slaves.
Copy.
So there's a couple ways you could do this. If you want to try and reserve your initial action for something else, you could try to sneak further into the room without being seen and then use your Misty Step. Otherwise, you would essentially be using your initial turn in combat to perform that. So you could try to sneak.
Think we may try that, see how far I can get before I get noticed, or are y'all game?
I mean, I've not seen you fight. I take your word for it.
Yeah, if you're confident, I'm with you.
Jeez. That's all I need. Okay.
Hi.
All right, well, I'm going to give him like a silent 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
And
Aelin,
Wait.
stop at 2.
Aelin, what are you doing?
I want to cast Spirit Guardians on myself at a 3rd level.
Oh.
Okay, so as
Once when he, like he's about to fight, I want to Spirit Guardians myself to jump in and have my little.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. Kugal, we're out of combat at the moment. We're gonna have you make a stealth check. In most situations, I would have you roll with disadvantage. However, due to the amount of sound in here and the fact that it's just kind of various torchlights around, that is to your advantage. As well as it doesn't seem like any of these Sahuagins seem to be expecting someone to come in and like invade this place, so they seem completely unaware of anything going on. So we're gonna have you roll this stealth check just normally. You're not gonna have advantage, but you won't have disadvantage.
Okay.
And let's see, your DC is going to be 15 because there are a lot of eyeballs in there.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's get some good vibes here. 1, 2, 3, go.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh no!
don't you have your? Do you want to use your thing?
Do you have a? Do you
Oh, yeah,
have,
you've got inspiration.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Okay.
All right, I use that. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh no!
Okay.
I didn't
As
see the
you
ledge, the concrete, and just.
as you dart into the room, you make it about 3 steps. And there's a pile of tiles stacked up that you didn't see, and your foot catches on it, and you kind of stumble, but you do kind of a little 180 fall. You catch yourself on the back and kind of prop yourself back up and move another 5 feet forward, and there's another stack of tiles, and your other foot trips over that one, and you don't fall. But you kick the shit out of that stack of tiles, and they just go clattering across the ground. You make it to about here, along the wall, before you are caught. All of the Sahuagin immediately kind of whip around and look in your direction, and they see it. You see, it takes them a second to register that you are not. Like in chains, as anyone else here who's not a Sahuagin is in chains, and you immediately hear them.
Step like the moment, like I hear like catch. Could I Misty Step and like?
You can Misty Step, yes. So
Okay.
Since I know everybody else is about to charge in, this is going to be a surprise round in initiative, and so this, instead of that being kind of a free turn, this is now going to be part of your surprise turn here. So I'm going to need everybody. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I tried twice.
Oof.
I don't know why it's clicking.
Kugal's disguise have worn off by now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're rolling.
What
with
have I
this.
gotten
don't know
to
why I
cast
didn't
that
take the
on
first one.
myself?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, there's a lot happened at the same time there. What'd you say, Aelin?
What have I been able to cast that on myself beforehand?
Yeah, if you'd like to cast it on you beforehand, yes, that's fine. Because you would have done that as soon as you saw him.
Yes.
Take off.
Correct. That's what I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so Kugal, what did you roll? Initiative.
It was the 3. For some reason, I didn't see the first one go through, so ignore the 12.
Okay, Red.
7.
7. Aelin.
I think it was 4. Yeah, 4.
Oh, Colt.
12.
12. And Sherry rolled a 14.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna do our first round here, which is actually gonna be a surprise round for y'all. So everybody is you're all going to get a chance, regardless of your initiative, to go before any of the Sahuagin. So Kugal, if you'd like to, you can go ahead since you kind of started this off. You can go ahead and do what you were gonna do with your surprise turn there.
I was going to do my Misty Step. I've got, like I said, 30 feet to work with. I'm gonna head over towards the staircase, like there-ish.
Okay. So the banister around that staircase is about waist high. So that you don't have any kind of like cover behind, just so you know, kind of from a ground level view, you can see all of the Sahuagin still in front of you in terms of like what you can like aim at.
I'll be kind of like crouched down a little bit. It may not be worth much cover, but
sure,
hopefully they won't see me as quickly as, say, the other folks running in.
Okay. Now that being said, Misty Step is a bonus action, so you still have an action technically if you'd like to take it.
Baller. I don't know if I want to take an attack already. So I don't see the slaves lined up or chained up or anything. Do I see any more Sahuagin than I did the first go round?
I'm not sure if you could see.
Not that I've
this
revealed
one
any more of the map
on the south, that like this one here.
Mm-hmm.
That is
1, 2, 3,
the
4,
furthest
5,
one that you
6,
see.
7, 8. Okay, so that revealed him. So we've got 8 now. I'll tell you what. If I can take just like I'll take a quick shot at him and see if I can get him off his step before the others come in.
Okay.
I'll take a quick Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Can you ping which one again?
Don't remember how to do that.
Just click and hold. Okay.
That one.
Yeah. Roger that.
Okay, so I got a 24 hit on him.
Let me pull this up here. Yes, that is definitely going to hit.
Okay.
For 13 damage as you just blast this thing. Again, they're all caught by surprise, and you see for the first time these Sahuagin have a little bit of a look of shock on their face as this one's shocked, dumb face gets absolutely pelted with an Eldritch Blast for 13
and that'll
damage.
be just the first of the two. It says I've got a dual shot now, so that'll be the first, and there's the second. With an 11
goes a little to the right as it dodges out of the way of the second one.
Oh, I was rolling for damage. I should have hit my chance to hit, I guess.
Let's see.
Rather than
yeah.
I'll try that again. Yeah, 12 to hit would be a miss, I guess. Then.
So that one does still go a little wide.
Got it. Okie doke.
All right. Let's see here. We'll go down the list here. You know what? As a matter of fact, however y'all want to do this, since it's a surprise round, I'll say I'm not going to worry about turn order necessarily here, since you're all kind of together. So however you want to do this, you can.
Did you roll Sherry's initiative?
I did.
Okay. In that case, I'm just booking in. I'm going. 10, 15. Oh, look at it right here. Oh, there's so many. That don't matter. I run in and I try to punch this guy.
Okay. Sherry's legs are a little shorter than yours. She doesn't quite make it with her movement speed, her normal movement speed to where you are. Red, I see you running up as well.
Oh,
Wow.
Colt with a net 20 out of the gate. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit again.
Great work.
You definitely do. So this is going to be double max damage against this one. So what is that
should have
number?
gone first.
that is 24 thunder damage.
Okay. So
Wow.
you run in, your gauntlets sort of kind of crack with electrical energy as you were just you've been wandering these hallways for what feels like an eternity, opening empty coffers that are making you sneeze. You're just fucking pissed at this point, and you take it out completely on this Sahuagin's face as it just completely caves in from the force of your punch, and this one immediately goes limp, is no longer with us.
Good. That was punch 1. See, Sherry trying to reach the other one, but my legs are just a hint longer because I can go one more, throw one more. This is not a slave I'm punching, right? This is a regular. This is a
Yeah, I did not put the slaves on the as tokens.
Okay. All right,
They're sort of all around you, looking like, oh.
Surprise! Cock bags. Does 15 hit him?
Let's see. That is the Coral Smashers there. Un momento. You said a 15?
Yep.
That is going to hit, yeah.
Hey, he takes this damage.
11 damage.
11 thunders.
As you kind of follow up with a gut punch on this one. Blood still running down your right gauntlet from the massive punch you gave the first one.
His nose is attached to it.
Let me see. Sherry, even though she can't quite reach, as she's running, she sees kind of this route you've taken, and she pulls out her heavy crossbow that is already loaded up with a bolt and is going to take a shot at the one you just punched. And is absolutely going to hit with a 16. For another 10 damage against this thing. And this thing is actually mortal at this point. And that's going to end her surprise turn. Aelin, you have run in the room. Redimir, you're in the opening. What would you two like to do?
I was gonna see, I couldn't see where the people were because when I was running in, it was all black still. Is it okay if, because in reality I would have ended up over here where I would have been within their area?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to retcon that
that's
and be
fine.
by them?
Yeah,
Okay. Is this right here one of them?
it is.
Okay. So, first off, I would like to have my, what are these things called? Spirit Guardians? Mm-hmm. I believe that it's triggered since I'm within 5 feet of them.
You are.
Actually within 15 feet. I can't tell on here. Is it just the one that's within 15 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
How wise are you?
That only hurts enemies, right?
Yes. So I can choose people for it not to affect, and so I don't want it to affect any of my friends or the slaves.
It rolled a.
Okay.
It's a 13.
A 13. Okay, so they failed. Or it failed, so it's going to take. This is weird how it just did it go over there. It takes 11 radiant damage.
Okay. What does that What does that spell look like?
Well, I'm considered good, so they're little fey creatures just kind of flitting around me.
Well, like little cupids. Like what would you say they look like? What does Aelin's spirit guardians look like?
Well, they look just like, like Rhysand, Azriel, and Cassian, of course. They're just my little fey babies coming to protect me. They're just miniature, perfect, handsome fey creatures.
Okay.
Like rip its eyes out? Like, how does that look like? Are they
Yeah,
violent?
no, they're menacing. They're menacing. They're handsome but menacing. Yeah,
And they
exactly.
squeak.
Yeah, because they're so small, their voices sound squeaky.
So they're just going and clawing at this thing, and when they're done with it, there's just blood running down its face. Small, tiny little scratch marks are just lining this thing's skin. It is still standing, mortal, Randy Marsh style. I didn't hear no bell. Swaying on its feet, but somehow still standing, barely.
Well, perfect. I'm gonna use my action now. And which one is? I'll cast Word of Radiance. And it needs to make a con save now.
Okay. Was not a great roll for it. That'd be a 7.
Perfect. It fails. So it takes 5 radiant damage.
And the last remaining vestiges of this thing's life are extinguished in a bright flash of holy light as it just briefly ignites in golden flames and falls to its knees and then slowly collapses on the floor right in front of you, Colt.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. That's Kugal, that's Colt, that's Sherry, that's Aelin. Red.
Coming in. On fire.
Guns blazing.
I'm gonna step one more,
anymore.
and then I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at this one
Okay.
over here. And so
24 hits.
Yep, 24. So we'll say it's psychic damage is the type of damage that it gets.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be 10 psychic damage and then just 3 neutral damage.
13 damage total as this just bolt of energy just collapses into this and sort of burns and scars it, and you hear it yell out. It's wounded. It is wounded.
And end of bonus extra turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the top of our first real round. Our
Ding,
first Sahuagin here, seeing its brethren fall to you, Colt, is going to run straight up to you. And
Is it within 15 feet of me?
It is.
It's now affected by my spirit guardians.
So it needs to make a wisdom save?
Yes.
13 plus, I think, 1. Yeah, so 14.
It fails. Perfect. So did it go in the thing? For some reason it didn't. Okay.
For 10 radiant damage. Again, a flash of golden light just kind of flares up around this thing. And it is going to try and make, I think, 2 attacks against you, Colt. Yes. The first one is going to miss. The second one was a 19 to hit.
That'll hit me.
Okay. And that's going to be 5 slashing damage as it kind of rakes across your neck.
Just a scratch.
Just a scratch. Next up is actually Sherry, who, seeing the two of you just absolutely annihilate everything in front of you here, looks over to Kugal and kind of sees his situation and is going to run down. $30 here. And as she's kind of running, she's sheathing or kind of holstering her heavy crossbow and pulling out her greatsword, and is going to make 2 attacks against this. So here, both of which hit. The second one is a nat 20. And the follow-up roll
is my new muscle mommy.
Is an 18, so double damage. So let's just do the first swing here first. That was not a nat 20. That's 2d6. For 14 damage as she slices into this thing. I've got a feeling this thing's not gonna make it, but we're gonna follow the process nonetheless. All right, and the second hit. Is as she kind of comes around and almost does a full 360, full force swing, manages barely to miss the banister on the side, on her side, and comes across and cleaves across this thing's torso so hard it cleaves in half. And the top half of the body, it's that delayed moment where it's still like prepared, ready to strike, and it freezes for a second, and then just slowly its top half sort of slides off and falls on the ground. You see Sherry kind of standing there, kind of winded, but not tired in the slightest, as this thing is just completely gone.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Right.
Well, that'll end Sherry's turn, which is going to bring us to Colt.
Who else not before me?
Huh?
Who else not before me?
When we were doing the surprise round, I was not going in any specific order.
Oh, I got you. Okay, well, I'm resuming the punching. This guy ran up on me, so he gets it. Oh, and he's taking one. He's taking at least one. I'm punching for 7.
7 damage. Where are you punching him? Just like, are you going for a gut shot or are you going for a head shot?
Yeah, anytime I can, I'm trying to swipe across the face. But if his head's like back and he's being weird, I'll try to just slam him in like the upper chest where I can. Yeah, no, you definitely have a good shot at the head, so you definitely make contact. You see a couple teeth just kind of fly out of his head and fall to the floor. He didn't hear no bell, though. Well, I'm going to try to open palm backhand. This one normally doesn't go well. Yeah. He manages to sort of evade your follow-up attack. I ain't got any bonus actions I can do I? I think I used up all my barriers. No, that's it. I hit him. If he attacks anyone else, he has disadvantage, because when I hit him, he gets that ringing permanently unless he's looking at me. I'll put a little marker on him there just in case. Okay. That's the end of my turn. Red.
I am going to take another step forward, and then I'm going to do a Scorching Ray. I'm going to throw the first 2 at this one right in front of Colt on there, and I think the third one, we'll just do them all. Okay. So all 3 against this guy. So the first one's probably not going to work.
It's a nat 1.
No. Number 2. We're doing great. And then number 3.
No.
Oh no.
I'll just burn a.
Oh
I'll
no.
burn a spell, do
Oh,
and
no.
do nothing. End of turn.
All right. Colt, you're engaged with this thing, and then you feel a searing heat just blast right by your head, and it was definitely on track to go towards this Sahuagin in front of you, but it kind of just threads the needle between the both of you. You see a second wave of red light just blast by the other side, kind of wide left. The third one, Colt, you're kind of on your toes at the moment, but I need you to make a dex save real quick. And the DC is going to be, we'll call the DC, let's do a nice 12. DC is 12.
I'm gonna take his head off.
I'm getting low to the ground and just shout, "Holy shit!" I'm just trying to dodge this fire coming from out of everywhere.
Nice.
Okay, you managed to. Luckily, like right as you dodge this third heat wave, you feel it just kind of sear across your back and go flying. You see it sort of explode into the pillar on the west side of the room.
Look out! There's a spellcaster from the hallway.
Oh damn it!
End of my great turn.
Oh, dude, I feel for you, dude. There's nothing more deflating as a caster. All right, that's gonna bring us to this one here, who is kind of assessing the battlefield. It notices its biggest threat is clearly the dwarf that just severed its friend in half. So it's going to try and cast. This one actually has like a staff that it's holding. It's going to attempt to cast Hold Person on Sherry. So Sherry needs to make a wisdom saving throw. What is her wisdom? DC is 12. Has a +0. She fails. So you see Sherry, she's kind of locked and ready for a follow-up attack. And she is still locked up and ready for a follow attack. And then you all kind of notice she doesn't seem to be moving at all. She seems completely stunned in her current stance. Let me mark her. And that is going to end that one's turn. Let's see, yep, that's that. That's going to bring us to this Sahuagin over here, who is kind of had the chance to assess a little bit the situation, but it really doesn't have much of a choice. So you see it unsheath a warhammer from its back, and Aelin, it is going to run straight at you, and it is coming within 15 feet. So it's going to make a wisdom save.
Perfect.
The wisdom save on this one, where's its wisdom? Is +1. That's a 15.
Failed.
Okay. How much damage does it take?
Well, my stupid thing is it's being really difficult tonight. My roll 20.
There it
It's
is.
not wanting to click it when I click it.
So 11.
11 again? What the fuck? Each time it's been 11.
11's lucky. As your little fey creatures just go after this thing, it's just clawing it. It does manage. It is definitely mortal and bloodied and just not good. It does manage to make it to you, and it is going to try. Let's see here, and attack you with its warhammer. It's an 18 to hit on the first attack.
That's my AC.
Okay, meets beats. And I'll go ahead and roll this. And the second one is a 23, so both of these are going to hit. So the first one's going to hit you for 7 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution, basically a concentration check. And I'm so bad with concentration checks. I think
that a
the
saving
DC,
throw?
it is a saving throw. It's going to be your Constitution, but I'm trying to remember what the damage threshold is here.
I'm using one of my inspirations.
You take damage, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage taken. Okay, so it didn't do more than 10, so the DC is 10.
Well, I rolled a 1, so I'm going to use one of my 2 inspirations because that's unacceptable. There we go.
So you do succeed, and you manage to maintain concentration of your guardian spirits there, and it has followed up with a secondary attack.
Can I have it do a reaction first?
Sure.
It hit me, and I'm not happy about it. So, I would like to do, what's it called? Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
And I need it to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah. Dex save is going to be an 18.
Oh, it succeeded. So it's half damage then. Wow, 11 again. Imagine that. That's all I can roll.
So 5 damage. This thing is still barely. This thing is so bloody. It does follow through with its second attack.
Okay.
I already rolled the hit. We already know it hits. So damage is 10 bludgeoning damage as it makes contact right with your, right in the stomach area.
It's unfortunate.
Is going to end its turn.
Can I ask a question? I didn't ask this the first time because I don't know how difficult I'm being. Part of my spell, though, says when you cast a spell, you can designate creatures, blah, blah, blah. Whenever the emanation enters a creature space, or whenever a creature enters the emanation or ends its turn there, the creature must make a wisdom saving throw. So it entered my area. I did it. I had to do a wisdom saving throw, and it's ended its turn here. I didn't know if I could double dip.
Right. I think it's an either or. So
okay.
For instance,
okay, that's how I was gonna play it, but this guy hit me. So
if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me. But for now, we're gonna go with one. But the way I see it is, like, for instance, if it were to take another turn and not leave, it wouldn't. Like, it would automatically have to make that wisdom saving throw. Like, it would just already be in your
I get
aura.
it. No, I just, you don't know till you ask.
That's true. Hey, look, you miss every shot you don't shoot, so.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. So that one is dead. That one's dead. The fourth one down here is going to run over towards you, Kugal. And is going to make, let's see, this one, it's not actually going to pull out. It does have a Warhammer as well, but this one's actually going to reach out and try and attack. It's still going to attack twice, one with its claws, and then it's going to try to follow up with a bite. So the claw attack, I believe, is going to miss with a 12.
Does miss.
Follow-up bite was an 18 to hit.
That would hit.
Okay. So you kind of parry this thing's claw out of the way, but it sort of opens up your shoulder, and this thing leans in and just takes a freaking chunk out of your shoulder for 7 piercing damage. And that's going to end its turn. Aelin, you are up.
I would like to cast Word of Radiance on the person in front of me.
Okay. What'd that do?
It needs to make a con save.
Con save. 17.
17. Oh no. Each creature is. I don't think anything happens then. It doesn't say anything about if it succeeds, so I
Taking
think
half
I
hand.
nothing.
So it's kind of all or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All or nothing, I guess.
As you sort of channel your ability, and you're trying to impose your will upon this creature as it's just right in your face, you can see it sort of affected, but it seems to just shirk that off and is still standing in your face menacingly.
Womp womp.
Anything else?
That's all I got. Nope,
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Okay. One of these Sahuagin has not yet made any kind of move yet. It's a larger one off to the back here that just seems a little buffer than the rest. Let's see here. This one actually has 4 arms compared to the rest.
That's not fair.
Clicking shit like crazy on my screen. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. 3 monitors. It's hard to juggle. There we go. Let me get that off the screen there for that. Bring everybody back. I'm gonna recenter our camera here. Okay, and this one's going to step forward. It looks over at Sherry and sees her just completely immobilized. And you see it just kind of walk over toward her. And it is going to pull out its spear off of its back and is going to, let's see, use both hands and basically stab 3 times at Sherry.
Oh my god.
And let me check something here. I want to see if damage gives her a chance to break this. Paralyzed. Incapacitated, speed 0, saving throw, you automatically fail. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack roll that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. Okay. So this guy's going to take 3 very dangerous swings at Sherry here. So the first one, man, I am bouncing around so many different screens. Y'all would be so impressed with me. I know it looks like I'm an idiot right now, but I promise I'm downloading so much information so quickly. Let's see, if 15 would be the first hit with advantage. Does that meet her AC? No. He comes down right on a pretty strong piece of her armor, and the spear kind of shunts off. The second one is going to hit, as is the third one, both of which are going to be critical hits, so they'll do max damage. 11. So that is going to be 22 piercing damage as he follows up twice more, stabbing downwards with his spear at Sherry. And she is mortal.
Oh.
It's hard to tell, but there's a lot of blood coming out, so you would imagine she's mortal. But she has not reacted at all, hasn't moved. Let's see. The way she's kind of facing right now, none of you can see her face. Kugal, actually, you kind of have a view of her face. Her eyes look terrified, but it's like she's trapped in her body and she cannot move. And that is going to end his turn. Kugal, you're up.
Well, now that I've got one of them in my face, that's not going to work. So I'm going to 2-weapon attack both short sword and my dagger. one in each hand, and see if I can get him out of my face.
Okay.
So first with a short sword.
That'll hit.
Will give us a 21, and its damage will be... I'm not sure why I put this sneak attack. Yeah, the 3, or excuse me, the 8.
Okay, this thing is somewhere in between, like, bloodied and mortal.
Okay, and then I will give it with the dagger on the backhand.
That one, it does kind of parry away.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay put. I mean, there's not a heck of a lot I can do. I don't have any. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the top of the round, which we have one more Sahuagin left here in your face. Colt, it's going to try and claw you twice. And since we do have blood in the water, so to speak, it is going to have advantage. Three of the rolls were single digit. The fourth roll was a nat 20. So this fourth one, we'll see if it does double damage. That's I think that's gonna 16 is not your armor class, right?
Nope.
All right, so it is just going to do full damage, not double. So you'll take an additional 7 slashing damage against this thing. And it's going to end its turn here, which also, coincidentally, is still within 15 feet of Aelin. So
That's
it
right.
is going to make its wisdom saving throw and see if it can resist the will of these little sharp assholes.
They love me.
5 ain't going to do it. So how much damage does it
So
take?
lame.
Let me guess. 11.
Double it.
22!
22!
Your little Fey guardians absolutely go ham on this thing. And if you've ever seen, like, in a movie when the bad guy gets thrown into a pool full of piranhas, that's basically what we're looking at here, as these little guardians just go crazy, scratching, clawing, biting at this thing's face until it's completely unrecognizable, and it falls to the ground, actually dead.
Yay.
You're getting a lot of value out of those spirit guardians for sure.
Yeah.
That is going to bring us actually to Sherry, who I believe gets an opportunity to break her. Yes, she can try and break her paralysis here. I don't think that 7's gonna do it though. Nope. So you see, Kugal, as you're kind of glancing over, just kind of checking on Sherry, you can see she's kind of gritting her teeth and her eyes are kind of looking around left and right, but she is still stuck. Colt, you're up.
Look, I'll see this guy channeling some magic on Sherry and him just kind of, or her being completely stuck, and I'm gonna grit my teeth and look at this big guy in front of Aelin and just start running away from him. So I'll take a hit first.
Okay. It's gonna swing at you with its warhammer. So with a 22 to hit.
No hit.
For 7 bludgeoning damage as it catches you kind of in the back of your helmet as you run off.
I'll just as I'm getting hit, just reaching into my gauntlet, taking out one of the 2 glowing green vials, and I will throw it up in the air as I'm running towards Sherry. And as soon as it just flips in the air a little bit, it'll pop into this light purple glowing orb, and 3 missiles will shoot out at that guy that cast that hold person spell.
Okay.
I'm casting Magic Missile.
Okay. How much damage are we talking here?
That, and that.
Okay. I don't know. Do I do 3 concentration checks since that's 3 sources of damage? Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what did it.
That's a good strategy there. So it's definitely taken 11 damage. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Bam. 11 damage, and it's going to make 3 con checks. All 3 are going to be 10. DC 10. It's a 15 on the first. Let me see if they have any pluses. They have a +1, so 16. It failed the second one. And you see it kind of lose its focus, and Sherry sort of, you see her whole body almost like she barely stops herself from falling to the ground, but does still stand on her feet.
This is my last thing I'll do. I'm still running up. I'm right next to this thing, but I'm ripping out a healing potion and hastily just lobbing it right at Sherry's face, which I'm assuming she can drink, or I can feed it to her, however you want to do it. I'm giving her a healing potion.
Yeah, I'll say you can basically run up and kind of grab her and almost like force feed it to her, pretty much.
And that is that much healing.
8. All right.
In the Romantasy book, though, we're all swooning right now. Wow. Ooh, ah.
I'm saving soldiers' lives right now.
Soldiers, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Soldiers, yeah. Not the love interest.
Love
Okay.
interest.
All right. Anything else, Colt?
Yeah, one free action. I want to have this thing's full attention. Right here, tough guy. Come on. I'm slamming my shield.
Give
turn.
him the Jurassic Park treatment with the flare.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wave my hand around.
Hey!
All right, we'll see if it listens to you. Red.
I pull out my tape recorder and say, idea for a novel smut book about heroes of Saltmarsh. And I'll put my recorder. I put my recorder away. We'll think about that later. I am going to use a sorcery point, and I'm going to use twinning, and I'm going to throw 2 rays of frost. One at this guy up here for Aelin, and then we'll throw another one at the big guy.
Okay.
And so let's make that happen. All right, so this will be the one for Aelin. Ooh, that's a good roll. 27.
Definitely hits.
Got 9 cold.
Definitely
And
makes
then this
contact
is
there.
That's the big guy.
And the one against the big guy, let's see. He is kind of hyper aware of his surroundings at the moment and kind of sees it coming, and you see him just kind of throw up his arms a little bit and just kind of absorb that blast in a sense. Not in any kind of magical way, but in kind of an anime kind of way.
Right. Perfect.
But
I'm gonna...
the one up here by Aelin, Aelin, just as you're ready to like sick your little minions on this thing, you see a blinding flash of blue and white just blast right by your head, make contact right in this thing's the side of this thing's face, and it just sort of freezes over half of it, and it just stops moving and slumps against the wall and slides down to the floor.
Hey, got one. I'm gonna, speaking of
Lovely.
sliding against the wall, I'm going to slide a little bit, and I will end my turn.
Slide to the left. Okay, that's gonna bring us to our Sahuagin priest here, who is frustrated, rightfully so, by being interrupted by filthy humans, filthy landwalkers. Sort of looks around, assesses the battlefield for a second, and looks over at the one engaged with Kugal. And let's see here. Yep. You see it sort of raise its staff, and this sort of bluish, purplish energy comes off of it and jumps out directly at the Sahuagin that you were engaged with, Kugal. And let's see. You see a few of the wounds that you inflicted on this one in front of you start to close up. And this thing no longer looks bloodied. Staring at you, Kugal. And that's going to end its turn. That one is now dead. Boom, boom. That's actually going to bring us to that one's turn, Kugal. And it is going to, this time, pull out its Warhammer and take 2 attacks against you with it. The first one is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And the second one is a 16.
Yep.
Okay, both are going to hit. The first one's only going to deal 4 bludgeoning damage as it's kind of a glancing blow.
Okay.
The second one makes direct contact with your chest and deals 10 bludgeoning damage as you kind of go to try and dodge its second attack, but you just misjudge it, and it just kind of knocks your breath out.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to end its turn. Aelin.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, and look here. Just so happens 2 guys are entering my little precious area here, 15 feet. I need them to make some wisdom saving throws, please.
All right, we'll start with the big one up top.
Okay.
Wisdom. He fails. And then the priest down below also fails.
Perfect. Do I need to roll once or twice?
Roll for each one. So 12 damage to the top one. Which does seem to aggravate it. And 14 to the priest there. Which definitely hurts this thing. It is very, very bloodied.
The guy at the bottom?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, and how does the big guy look?
Completely fine. Unperturbed.
Interesting. Okay. Well, where I'm at, would you say they're more than 10 feet, right? They're more like a 20, maybe,
5,
between each other? Well, actually, no. Centered on a point that I choose. If I were to hypothetically choose right here,
Yep.
that's 10 feet to this guy. That's 10 feet to this guy. Okay. And then Colt would be fine, right?
What? Explain to me what we're doing.
Yeah, so I'm considering doing Shatter, which says a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. The range is 10 feet. Well, the area is 10 feet.
So
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
can you see this circle?
Oh my gosh, that's 10 feet. And so if I'm inside of it, then I'm also screwed.
Yeah. And so
that's
Sherry.
a bummer. I wasn't anticipating that. Well, just kidding. I'm not doing that anymore. Thank you. I appreciate the visual. Well then, I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the guy that looks bloodied. So he needs to make a Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. It's going to be a 16, I think.
That's what the dex is. So does that mean it hits him?
So meets beats,
Or he-
in the terms of a saving throw, that means he would succeed.
Oh. Well, never mind. Once again, nothing.
Your
free spells, though. I'm running
Your
short.
guardian angel, though, is they're doing quite literally the Lord's work.
Trying.
End of turn.
End of turn.
Okay, that is going to bring us to our Sahuagin champion. Seeing Sherry is free, Colt, you've just run up. Aelin, you've also run up. He is going to still use his spear. And he's going to, I think he'd be the most annoyed with you right now, Aelin, because you're the first one that's really done damage to him. So he's going to turn around and he's actually going to attack you 3 times with his spear. You are not at full health, so he will have advantage on all 3 of these attacks.
He's slowed. I haven't said that yet, but does that help me any?
I don't think so. Explain to me, what do you mean he's slowed?
Or wait, no, maybe, no, just kidding. That was the other spell I was maybe gonna do. Just kidding. JK,
Okay.
no,
All
nothing,
right.
nothing. JK.
So the first attack is going to be 24. The second one, I believe, is actually going to miss, though, with a 15.
Miss, yep.
And the third is a 19.
That one hits.
All right, so 2 hits. He's using both hands to kind of stab at you. So the first one is going to be 8 piercing damage as he just kind of cuts across the side of your face a little bit. I need you to make a concentration check. So that's going to be a Constitution saving throw so you need a 10 to succeed.
I'm gonna use my other inspiration.
Okay.
I'm glad I did the recap
Oh,
today.
9. Yeah, 9. Yeah. 15. You managed to maintain concentration.
Oh, thank God.
His second attack deals 11 piercing damage as it slices across you again. You need to make another concentration check, and you need it's a DC of 11 this time. And a 20. You are the most focused person on this planet right now. No damage, no distraction will deter you from having your Fae friends fly around and claw people's eyes out. It will not happen.
I love them and they love me. Also, I need it to make a saving throw for me. Gonna burn this last
Okay. What,
Wrath of the Storm. I need it to make a dex save.
Dex save. It fails with a 4. So 3 damage.
That's funny. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, I'll take my 8. I'll take my 8.
Okay.
Is it ending its turn here? Or it's 3, excuse me. I'll take its 3. Is it ending its turn here?
Yes, it is ending its turn here, so it's going to make another
Perfect.
wisdom save.
Sure, yes.
And that is a 15.
Fails. Perfect.
Okay. 11 damage. 18 damage.
18!
As these things are just going to town.
Look at me, I'm Aelin. I'm a warrior goddess.
Player of the game is the spirit guardian.
Right. Kugal,
What?
your turn.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna give my less bloodied guy a swipe again, I guess. I don't have a heck of a lot going on with me right now. I don't have a lot to work with. So. I'm just gonna
Coughing
give
up
him.
blood.
Well, yeah, that too. I'll spit a big wad of blood in his face and then try to give him a couple of swipes. One's short sword and one with dagger.
Okay.
As well. So, first one with short sword and 12.
It parries off with its warhammer.
Second with my
14.
dagger. 14.
You find purchase with a 14.
Oh, yeah, good. I'll give you a little poke. Just a little stick with the 5.
You get close and kind of shit this thing up in its gut a little bit and come back and it just.
It was the distraction of the blood spittle.
It's definitely bloodied again.
Okay. I mean my bonus, like I've already used my Misty Step, so I don't have a lot else to, of course using the 2-weapon fighting takes care of my bonus action anyway, so and you know what, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna step back from this dude. I'm gonna get I've got a little bit to work with. I'm gonna at least back up a little closer to red, and I'll risk a hit.
It rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
It rolled a nat 20.
been there before.
Of course he did.
I'm gonna say though, since we haven't kind of discussed this, but I think as a rule of thumb, since you're moving out of its range, I'm not gonna do the roll to see if it does double damage, but I am gonna abide by the roll where it's gonna do full damage for a nat 20.
Okay.
Which in our case here, because like if it's making a purposeful like attack and not like, oh, he's running, let me get him, like that's kind of where that additional effort comes from.
That makes sense.
That's very generous of you.
Well, don't be too like happy about it. You're gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage as you go away, as this thing just domes you in the back of the head.
Yeah, I'm not great. I'm not great.
Well, I'm not either. Big guy really got me.
Okay, end of turn.
Yeah, I'll stop there.
Okay, that's who.
I'd be lucky that I can.
That's a good Zed. That's gonna bring us to Sherry, who is she's kind of regained her composure here, but is just angry. You can see she's just fucking pissed, and that anger is dedicated solely to the one that was binding her. So she is going to just charge indiscriminately at this priest down here, which is going to trigger a attack of opportunity from the champion as she runs by. But a 7 ain't gonna hit. So she dodges out of the way of the spear. She runs straight towards this priest, and she is going to attack twice with her greatsword. The first one's a 5 and is definitely gonna miss. The second one, what is her plus? 5, so that's a 14 to hit. The priest's AC is 12, so it is going to hit. And it is going to deal 6. For a total of 10 damage. And this priest is mortal, barely hanging on. And that is going to end her turn. Colt.
10. I see Sherry trying to finish off this priest, but it's still standing. So I'm gonna try to finish the job with her. I'm going to hold one of my. Actually, I guess I'd be holding a shield in the left hand. I'm gonna just quickly take my right hand and kind of put it over my left shoulder, and this little beam of light is gonna appear in the middle of it, and then lash out towards that priest. I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure. It needs to make a strength saving throw, or it's getting zapped and ripped.
The one that Sherry's engaged with?
Yes.
Okay. I have a feeling it's failing. Yeah, for 6.
It definitely failed then. It takes 11 lightning damage and gets dragged up to 15 feet towards me.
Okay. As you like grip onto this thing with this beam of lightning energy, as it wraps and coils around its body and starts to drag it, the electricity that's running through it, like whatever moisture was already on this thing, it just spreads all over its body, and you see this thing seize up, and just it's like it's stunned in midair, and as you yank it, its like lifeless body just goes flailing through the air ragdoll style and ends up over here in the pile of other dead Sahuagin, no longer moving.
Perfect. I'm gonna just scoot over there and take up the flanking position with Aelin and stand my ground. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Red.
Perfect. I'm going to step this way, and then we're gonna throw
Line it up.
Clear line of sight.
a clear shot. A clear shot. You know, we're gonna do great. We're gonna throw a 3rd level chaos bolt at the big guy, and just see what happens.
A 19.
And so
that hits.
And so yeah, perfect. And so it's gonna be, we'll say poison damage for the 9.
Okay.
So 9 poison and then just 11 generic.
Kugal, Colt, Aelin, you all see this green blob of magical energy sort of fly through the air and land on this giant Sahuagin in front of you. And instead of just sort of bursting out in an energy, it sort of just like wraps around almost like goo and sort of just envelops him in this kind of green, gross liquid that you see just smoking as it sort of evaporates away, and this champion is just trying to rip it off, and it's just like sticking to its hands and fingers as it's trying to like wipe it off its body. Eventually it sort of disintegrates, but there are these sort of red burn marks and welts and boils all over its body after it does evaporate, and this thing is mortal.
Say some extra black smoke comes off of me, and Kugal hears me say suffer next to him, and we'll end our turn.
Darkness leaks.
Let's see, that person's dead. Alive. This one, Kugal, you're the only one in its line of sight. It's chasing after you, buddy. You hear it kind of as it charges up with its warhammer to attack you.
You hear me scream, no!
Be cool.
I got your back.
First attack is gonna hit. For 11 bludgeoning damage.
I'm quite down.
You're down. Okay. And it is going to immediately follow up against your body on the, almost like in the UFC when they go down, they're still swinging on you. And is going to hit again, which is going to cause you 1 death save fail.
Okay.
And it is going to end its turn. Aelin.
Well, I would like to. I'm really nervous. Burn a spell.
if you're considering saving it while our friend is on the ground actively dying, that's something to consider.
Well, I don't have. If I move, then it's very likely that I'll also be down, and I don't have a. Yeah, I don't have a. All of my curing stuff is I need to touch. I don't have the one where you can cast it and it zoops away. Which makes it really difficult for me to heal if I am dead.
I guess that means what kind of person Aelin is when it comes to morality in the situation. Would she sacrifice herself? Would she save herself instead?
I can't save him if I'm dead. And if he swings on me, then I'll be dead.
First.
I'm going to. How dead is he? Or not how dead is my bestie. How almost dead is the big
Wow.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Right.
I'm just trying to see.
That's a good save.
I need him to die right now. And I just don't know what level spell I need to use to hopefully accomplish that.
He is technically mortal.
I'm not smart enough to know what that means.
So that means he's at around 10% health. He did have a larger health pool than everybody else, though, so his threshold is higher.
Thing.
He is very bloody. He has lots of cuts, scrapes, gouges. He's burned. He's got blisters and boils. He's not looking good. He's definitely not happy. He's... Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it.
Okay, I'll cast Inflict Wounds at a 2nd level. I'm gonna touch him and try and murder him.
Okay, you reach out, grab him.
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Let me get his stats pulled back up here. He's a +1 to con. 9.
Oh, thank God, he failed. Okay, so he's gonna take... Did it go? Oh, only 13? What the fudge?
So what is
necrotic damage?
Is necrotic, so it's kind of like the life is being drained out of him. You see, let me pull this back up here. You see this champion who at the beginning of the fight was very chest out, very proud, brave, strong, has been kind of whittled down to this bloody husk, and this necrotic energy is just draining ever more as he is whittled down, still barely standing. 13 damage isn't quite enough to seal the deal.
What the fuck? There's nothing I can do. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got, man.
Okay. End of turn?
Yep.
All right. That does bring us to our champion here, who's going to look down at you, and he's going to drop his spear on the ground and attack you twice with its claws, and then reach in for a bite. He's not rolled great so far, so his first attack is a miss, even with advantage. Second attack is a 17. I don't think that's enough to hit.
AC is 18.
Third attack is a bite. That's going to be a 21 to hit with the bite.
Mm-hmm. You got me.
And he finds purchase right in the exposed area around your neck and just bites down after you've parried off a couple of his swipes, as you take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's gonna end his turn. Kugel, I need you to make a death save.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
you know what? Yeah, you're
Do
right.
I need to?
You need to make a concentration check. So you need to make a.
Yes.
Well,
Oh fuck!
you do. You need to make one.
I did. I made a 23. I
Oh,
made a
I
nat
wasn't
20
even-
on that one.
Very good. So you're still rocking along. Now
And I
he
need him
needs
to make one.
to make a wisdom save.
Oh my god. Yep.
Which he also rolled a nat 20.
It's fine. He's gonna do half. He's gonna do half, I believe. It's, on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. Okay. No problem here. No problem.
11 damage.
11!
Your little fey creatures are the most vicious things on this earth. Never has the Sword Coast seen a duo of bloodthirstier, just chaos-inducing divine creatures such as your divine guardians, as they both pick an eyeball and go burrowing straight into this thing's skull. And you see all 4 arms of this thing just go completely stiff, and it sort of is twitching around and falls back. And your 2 little divine guardians crawl their way up back out of its eye sockets and look at you and go, "Hiya," and just wave at you.
Come back to mama.
And the champion is down. Okay. Kugal, I need you to make a death save.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
10. That's a success.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. Dead.
still out.
Sherry's alive. She's gonna look back over to you, Aelin, kind of see that you're woozy but still standing. She looks over to Colt. She sees Colt still standing with a mound of Sahuagin corpses stacked up behind him. And she sees Kugal lying lifeless on the ground with a Sahuagin standing over his body and Redemir sort of looking over there. She's going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20, and she's going to take 2 attacks against this thing with her greatsword. One of which is going to hit. It's 2d6. 3, 4. For 7 slashing damage against this thing. It is still standing. It is mortal, barely sticking around, but it's still standing. That's going to end her turn. Colt, you are up.
Is that thing mortal?
It is mortal. As is pretty much everybody in this room right now is pretty much mortal except for you, I think, and Red.
Gotta help him. I'm gonna run up, but I'm not gonna attack the thing. I'm gonna take out my my last glowing vial out of my gauntlet.
I can help him.
Are you sure you shouting that at me, Aelin?
I am.
If she's shouting it, I'll put the damn thing back and just clench my fist instead, and I will punch.
Okay. Punch.
Here's number. Wait, no, that's damage. Don't look at that.
That hits.
That's swing.
We'll take the
now
damage.
I'll roll some.
No, the 12 is fine.
Okay.
How do you want to finish this?
Thunder.
Man, this is good. I always go for the chin. I want to hit him right in that chin. If it flies off, that's cool. If it goes back inside his head, that's cool. You know, as long as it moves.
So you want to do like an uppercut?
Yeah,
You wanna
because
do
I
like
was
a
kneeling down to
Shoryuken?
heal him, but I changed my mind on him. I went up at him.
Okay, so you run up and in mid like uppercut swing, do a 180 kind of backwards in the air. You
Why not?
feel the contact of your gauntlet making purchase against this thing's skull. You feel cracking. You feel just a give. This thing's jaw was weak. It was nothing compared to the artificial gauntlets of Colt. Short of this thing's head popping off of its neck, you hear snapping, and this thing goes completely limp and falls to the ground dead. And we are out of initiative.
Ooh.
I would like to say I have failed in my duties as DM in describing things, so I'll say it now. During the chaos of that battle, the slaves that were in here all completely panicked and like exited the room, like ran away as fast as humanly possible. I failed in my duties of explaining that when it happened, but as soon as they saw the opportunity where the Sahuagin were distracted, they bolted.
Good for them.
They weren't chained to the ground or nothing.
hopefully.
They were not chained to the ground.
Okay.
They had shackles around their ankles, but they could still move and walk, and kind of almost like an awkward jog in a sense.
Okay. Damn it.
I'm hobbling over to the best of my ability. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on my dear friend, Kugal. Oh, wow. He's got like double that I have. Double plus.
Nice.
What we end up? Oh, 17. Hell yeah, dude.
It's a good cast.
Probably know the answer to this, but is everyone all right?
Oh yeah.
I spit up blood.
Red.
And I'm like, got been better. I'm keeping my spirit guardians also around me until they run out. Like,
Okay.
I need any extra I can get because I am on death's door for sure.
Do you need a heal, Aylin? I mean, I still got something left.
I mean, I have got two efforts left in me, but I don't know if we're gonna need it for a fight.
Right. We're pretty spent.
DM, what are the odds of a long rest being able to happen here?
You know what? I'm gonna have you make. We're gonna have you make a roll for this, because
Okay.
we're gonna think about this. Like, how would Colt think about this tactically? Do you think?
I'm a smart guy.
What about the slaves? What happened to the slaves?
It's true. We don't know. I'm gonna have you make. Sorry, I'm pulling up a character sheet here. We're gonna call it just a flat intelligence check. And I just kind of want to see. There's not like a pass or fail. I just kind of want to see what you get.
All right.
22. Okay. So knowing how long you would need to rest to really get the benefits that you're looking for would take a significant time investment. One thing you've noticed thus far is this place does seem to be pretty well fortified to an extent. Up to the point where you're at now, you know, so far it's definitely seemed like you've had the element of surprise. That being said, you've kind of gone through this level with a bit of a brute force tactic. You don't you've done a pretty good job exploring this place, but you don't know what's further down beneath, and you don't know what are there more patrols that would come up? There's at least one other patrol that you know is walking around somewhere that is not accounted for in this room. So those would be the primary thoughts you would have in determining how and where you would try and rest.
Okay. I'll explain that to the group and say, if we really want to attempt to spend that amount of time having taking a break, we're either one, have to hunt down that patrol and stop them, or two, post up in an area where hopefully they won't visit, but have alarms to where we'd know if something was coming. Chances are we will be interrupted if that patrol's still roaming and we try to take 8 hours of downtime.
Right. They're going to stumble on us at some time. Plus, we have the slaves that we need to find.
Shit, yeah, they're running around up above somewhere. They may have ran into that patrol, actually. We have to double back. We have to go look.
What's this water thing, DM, that's like right here?
That is a staircase that leads down to a lower level. And yes, it is up to almost the top step with water. It looks like this is the way further down into the fortress. And everything below here is fully submerged.
Wow.
Well, I know we're not in the best of fighting shape right now, but I'll look to the two of the corpses more towards the north side. That patrol I saw go by looked very similar to two over there that couldn't really take a punch that well. I feel like if we just engaged them, we'd stomp them.
Have to be careful, of course.
Well, I say we go back quickly. Worst case scenario, they've already...
On?
What, Aelin?
How long has the fight been going on that we were in?
Oh, I don't...
Let's see. That would have been, I think, 4 rounds. So
40 seconds?
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Yeah.
You've got 9 minutes left of my guys here.
Oh,
We better find them.
Aelin, you just sprint forward then, right? You run into them, they just get it.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, we're about
If
to
I
take a long
die,
rest.
I die.
No. We're
No.
trying to rest anyhow. Just go ahead and heal yourself right now anyhow.
I'm just gonna use my level 1, and I'll try and heal myself.
Nice.
Wow, 17 again. Okay.
Good roll.
You're consistent
Feeling
tonight.
better already.
Consistent, Aelin.
I'm gonna start running now. Yeah, I'll catch y'all around. And
should
I'm
go.
gonna try and find the other people while my spirit guys are still hanging out.
While she books off, I will very quickly say, Sherry, you're good, right?
She kind of spits out some blood. Aelin, I'm going to pause you real quick before you go too far.
Okay.
She kind of spits some blood on the ground and says, "Hey, it's looking not great there for a second, but I'm all right. I'm all right. I can patch myself up."
Ugal, you too?
I mean, I'm better than I was a minute ago. I'm not awesome, but I'm in here.
Well, that sounds good enough then. All right, let's catch up. And I start sprinting north.
All right, and that's where we're going to go ahead and stop it for the night. We're going to call it here. We went a little long. I apologize. That was a big fight. That was a big fight.
Oof.
It was
Yeah,
a big fight.
But you proved yourselves victorious once again, as is
Was I
tradition.
Should we level up?
There's no
Every
way.
time you ask
But
for a
do we?
level up, it's going to push it out further. That's just how it works.
No.
If it didn't ring up right, that means it's free, right?
Well, triggered.
I need to
My
go fight
retail
something
joke
right
ever.
now. Yeah, if you have to ask for it, it just kicks the can further down the road.
I call
know we're
baloney.
gonna level up. We gotta finish the plates. This is a big
You
place.
married him. You should know.
That's right. That's why I'm saying
You know
no.
what you got. You know what you got yourself into.
So I'm saying no.
No, y'all did do a
No.
great job in the battle tonight. It was close. It was close. And if that's just what's on the top level, who knows what's deeper inside. So yeah, that's what we're gonna call it tonight. We appreciate everybody for hanging out with us this evening. Are we back Wednesday for Spelljammer?
Yes, Spelljammer
Okay.
Wednesday. They're fighting
for-
elves that are winning.
It's tough
Yeah.
times. So we're back for Spelljammer Wednesday. Then we've got Phandelver on next Friday.
Yep.
And then another Spelljammer, probably. And
Yep.
then we should be back to continue this in 2 weeks, unless we have folks that can't make it. But I think we should be good. So that being said, thank you all for watching. We appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed this, please give us a like, subscribe if you want to support us. It lets us keep doing this. It's definitely fun. We have a good time with it. And by the way, yeah, everybody, yes, you do level up.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
Yes.
Right now? Oh shit. Okay.
Yes. So
Unexpected. Good job, Aelin. You got him.
Yay!
next time we meet, we will be one level higher. Since we have not taken a long rest, you don't gain any health points outside. Like if your health point pool increases by 6, you'll get 6 health points, but you're not healing or anything from the level up. But yes.
Do I get
clearing
the
this-
spell slot though?
Huh?
Would I get the available spell
Yes.
slot?
Yeah. If you gain a spell slot, you get an extra spell slot. Not been
Okay.
spent.
I hope I get one. I
But
don't know. Yeah.
your heroic actions this evening have deemed you worthy of one more level.
nice.
Good old fashioned
The
butt
problem
whooping.
is you guys never give me a freaking chance to just do it on my own. You're always like, can we have it though?
Money, please.
Yeah, money please.
Never asked. Never asked once.
It's not a single individual, it's the collective group, okay? You
No,
act
it's
as a
me. You
whole.
can say it's me. I'm the problem.
It's Aelin. All right. That being said, again, thank you all. Please like, please subscribe. You know the deal. We appreciate it. We'll be back on Wednesday for some more D&D Spelljammer. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.